Hello, Internet, and welcome back again to another session of us playing D&D. We try to figure out what it is we're doing. Right now, we're lost in a cave. I think somebody almost died last game. JD, why don't you give us a reminder?
I won't say lost in a cave. Y'all are still kind of in the front of the cave. So last week they took on the task of going and we'll say removing a zombie horde kind of spawning location, whatever's making this horde that comes out every so often. They were tasked by the council at Namro. Things kind of went a little bit sideways. We almost had a character die. Right now they have a broken arm that is going to take some time to heal. Did a lot of fights. Things almost went really bad. Last week was a lot of hard rolling. But yeah, we're going to pick up kind of right in the middle of combat today. Y'all are still in the cave. And I think I still have the initiative from last time too.
Oh, snap.
I do, even better. So we can pick it up right there. Our other player, Kisar, is away for just a few minutes. He'll be back in a minute. So until he's back, I will do his character for him because not too hard to do his character. Not going to do the voice for him, but I'll at least.
Oh, you gotta do the voice.
Come on, do his voice.
But Kisar is.
Hey, that was pretty good.
To JD, I don't want to steal Kisar's talking mannerisms in his voice. Anybody else have anything to add as far as what happened last time?
Flynn
was
was knocking on death's door.
Zombies.
That was pretty intense.
I'm almost dead still. My arm doesn't work.
Fighting a venomous mummy.
Yeah, venomous mummies are hard to kill.
We
Zombies
fought
are
some air and apparently won.
You guys had to talk me out of blowing up a bomb in the middle of a cave.
Although apparently you should have done it.
There's
It's
always
debatable.
next time. There's always.
I mean, you still have it on you.
hell yeah, I do.
I'm worried it's just gonna blow up while I'm partying.
It might.
I'm scared.
I was over here. I was trying to potty, and then boom.
Boom.
I was pottying.
Too many exploding things.
I was in my kitchen washing a dish.
Oh my god.
The throwback for you.
All right.
sounds-
Well, in that case, we will.
Reveal the entire cave.
Let's get ice cream.
Right.
Let's just throw it in then.
No ice cream for you.
Where's the Froyo section of this?
If y'all don't have it pulled up, the map is the caves map. Everybody's
Oh.
still kind of where they were. There is a couple of shadows that have come up on y'all while y'all were taking a short rest to try to fix Flynn's arm and make him feel a little bit better, and everybody's trying to get a little bit of health back. So y'all are currently beset by a few shadows. There might be more further out, but this is all y'all can see for now. And let's see, who's to start with? We start with Andronicus at the top of the order.
Okay. And so we got some shadow figures
Yes.
looming around. Oh man.
One might go as far as say these shadow figures are doing some shady shit.
They are pretty shady,
Shady's not
aren't
here right now.
Oh, but
Oh.
they?
He'll be back in a minute.
Can't defend his butthole. Don't talk about him.
Oh man. What
Type.
to do?
Probably fight them.
I know.
How about instead of fighting them, you fight yourself?
You could fight yourself.
I mean, you could. You could.
You could fight
Yeah,
me.
the dance party.
Let's fight each other.
She says, "Fuck you, fight me."
Come at me, bro.
We'll fight
Before
over
you
the
think
last
about
bit of
bullshitting
pizza.
me, bullshit each other first.
Winner gets the rest of the pizza spoils.
Oh.
We play for honor.
Right. They're playing for keeps.
I
over there.
don't play that game at this point. It's a good game. I just get tired of it.
BFK 213.
I would like to go ahead and kind of move right up here next to Qatar.
Yeah.
And on the way over there, I kind of get my bow and arrow out. And
Yeah, bow and arrow.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and shoot that target on the left there.
Which one?
Shadow number 6.
Shadow number 6.
Funny to me that they labeled him.
Breaker, breaker.
Shadow
Yeah.
number 6.
Crowd member number 4.
It's pretty much true.
But that's about all I got right now because, truth be told, I don't think it's going to do much. I think Chloe's going to have to get in there nasty with the magic sickle. And
Also, I just gotta say that overlay.
It's really good. It's
The what?
really good. The overlay, it's
Really
good.
freaking good.
I also
Oh,
managed to
sweet.
save some resources and got it to. That's actually just one window.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh,
Hold on.
take a
I
screenshot
got
of
to
it
pull
for
it
me.
up on Twitch real quick. Are we on Twitch or Mixer?
We're on
We're on Twitch.
Twitch.
Am I
Music,
next?
I'm gonna find better music.
No, I think
So
that-
I gotta get in there.
that's what I got going on, JD. Do you need me to roll for attack?
If you're wanting to hit that one, yeah, you need your roll attack.
All right. So
You can do
now
it.
This is gonna be my first time doing the real dice here. So just bear
Only the
with me.
real.
I think I'm gonna use Fantasy Grounds still.
I'm gonna use Fantasy Grounds because whenever I crit, y'all can't be like,
You fudged the rule. Fudging DM.
and then also I don't have to feel bad when somebody dies because it's like
Hey.
it wasn't me. I just pushed
Oh,
the
wait,
button.
here. No, I got it figured out
My friend told me, "Don't worry, the DM only plays the villain on TV."
because I'm
A
proficient.
good
with
DM, yeah, I would say
my
that's
roll,
accurate.
So it's +5 to my roll.
There you go.
Fuck, I lost the dice. All right, here we go.
On forever.
Here we go.
I wish everyone could have seen that.
All right, that's 11.
That was amazing.
11
he was
plus
rolling
5
a
is a
dice that wasn't there.
16.
Just a second.
On its way to the floor, he was like, "Ugh."
So 16 does hit.
All right, so that's going to be a 1d8.
Plus your modifier. Which I think
Hold
is
on.
4, maybe. Whatever your
Okay.
attack modifier is.
Just making sure I got the right dice here. It's the kind of diamond looking one, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's the one with
Uh,
One
with
looks like an
numbers
8, one
on
looks
it.
like a 10.
Yeah.
They look very similar.
It
The
is-
one that looks like this is the 8. The other
yeah,
one,
This little
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. That's what I thought.
yeah,
Okay.
the D10 looks similar too.
I have a thing for
So
green,
that's-
apparently.
That's going to be an 8 plus 3.
Bro, we should chroma
think
key or
they're
die.
blue.
That'd be fun.
It does. It's the same
So
color.
11 piercing damage.
11? Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that one looks. Whoops. That
My
one
shot
looks
is
pretty
true.
rough.
Shot is
Yeah,
strong.
it-
Shot is
My
true.
shot is
You
strong.
kind of
my
shoot
shot
it
is
straight
true.
through the chest of the shadow and silhouette, and it just. There's a giant cavity where its chest was, and it's slowly coming back together, but it looks like it's just a massive gap right now.
Could be a spot for some explosives.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't waste
The
that.
hole's big enough to put the little bag in there.
Okay.
Just kind of.
Question is, would the shadow being an actual shadow just kind of manifested in a silhouette? Would it actually hold anything like that if you were to
I don't know.
put it in it?
That'd be crazy if it like closed around it and then you just saw the shadow like.
And the shadow was really a reflection of your younger self.
So you just blew yourself up when you were a kid. You don't exist anymore. D&D is D&D is a construct.
It's like the eye of the Gorgon.
Yeah.
Right?
Anything
Oh.
else on your turn?
Ooh.
Ew.
You know,
Come on, party.
I'm actually.
Ew.
This music is
I'm
fading out
going
on me.
to just kind of relocate over to here and
Do
like,
it.
take cover.
Do
I'll
it.
do it.
Good
I'll
music.
do
It
it.
keeps fading out.
I'm going to be kind of taking cover. This guy on the right,
Did they
shadow
freeze?
number 4, he hasn't seen me yet, has he?
Nope.
No.
Okay, cool. So,
Okay, so you moved over there. Sorry, my internet
You're-
stopped for a second.
you're all right. So that's going to wrap up my turn. Although I am going to kind of unready my bow just because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do next. So I'm just kind of huck it on my shoulder there.
All right. Do you? Yeah. So you just stow your bow. You're kind of open hands. You don't have anything ready.
Exactly.
I like
Ready to make a decision. So
I like that. Okay.
Thank you.
In that case, it will go to Hutch.
El Hutcherino, Hutchie McHutcherson.
I hope he's
What?
ready.
I am. Andy, you did 11 points of damage, right?
I sure did, buddy.
All right. Range on my Dos Pistolas was it?
You kill him.
What
Kill
was-
him dead.
What's the range on my
Make
weapon so
sure.
I can add them in here?
I thought they were added. It should be on there.
I don't see the range.
I want to say they are 30-80.
Do you want this?
30-80? Okay.
I think. Let me look.
Here, I'll take her because I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Put you in the bed.
It's being slow.
It's all good.
It's trying to pull up. There it is. It is packed pistol. Yeah. Oh, 40-80.
40-80? Is it on there? Did I miss
40-80.
it?
Yes, it's on there. Click on the magnifying glass
Oh, that's why. All right, that works.
under properties.
All right. Which one did Andy hit? The one on the left or the one on the right?
The one on the top left.
Top left. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. All right. Let me just go over here so I got a little bit more of a banger shot.
You
All right,
hit
I'm gonna-
shadow number 6.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot for number 6 as well.
Okay.
Whoa, that is not a roll. Let's try that again.
Sounded like a roll.
Except for that thing
Whoa.
flew clear off the desk. Do you want to take the 19 or the 14?
I don't care. They hit.
Okay.
We'll go with
And I didn't even add my modifiers, just so we're on the same page. That is a D10 plus, I believe, foe. Yeah. All right, first shot. Hits that dude for 9.
Nice. What kind of damage is that?
That is,
magical, isn't
it's +1 magic on top of that, by the way. So that's a
Oh,
total
no,
of 10.
it's magical damage on its
Yeah.
own, so it's 10 magical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one is. You watch as the arrow from the longbow kind of hits it and sticks and slowly pulls its way through, and the core of it kind of dissipates, and then Hutch kind of takes a few steps up and pulls a pistol out and thunk straight through its head, and the whole thing just kind of into mist.
Oh, snap.
Dope.
Look over my shoulder, Andronicus, kind of give him and then I'm gonna hip fire the other one.
I give him the shoot.
Back at you.
Aw, friends.
Back at you.
All right, I'm gonna shoot for the other guy. That is a 11, 14, 15, 16 to hit.
Also hits on the other one up there on top.
Yep, that is accurate. Big
That
money,
also-
no whammy.
Stop.
Another
wait a
10.
minute. The 10.
Yep, another 10.
Okay. That one is, from looking at it, it's just barely able. Like it goes through, and it's very like it's having a hard time pulling itself back together. It keeps coming in and out of vision. Like it's there, and then it's not there. But it's very having a hard time holding on.
Okay. I don't have. I'm gonna go ahead and I moved 5 feet. I'm gonna go and actually post over here with Andronicus.
Okay.
Did we just become friends in combat?
Do you want to go
Aw.
practice karate in the basement?
Yes.
Remind me, I need to talk to you about something later
All right.
pertaining to that.
All right.
Sorry
That'll
if you
put it
can
to
find
Flynn
out.
with the broken arm. So Flynn, with a broken arm, remember you have no use of that hand.
Yes, so all I can do is either my spells or close quarters attacks with my bow.
That depends on the spells. Some spells take a
It's
focus?
like the hand movement stuff.
somatic
Yeah.
gesture.
There's
So depending on
verbal,
the spell,
somatic,
it
and
might
then
be
there's the other one.
material.
Can't you
like
Yeah.
your-
also,
There you go.
can't
if
you
it-
also help someone to give them advantage on their next turn?
Within melee combat range, I believe.
within melee
Oh.
combat, you can act as a distraction.
Yeah.
with help.
I'm too little to get that close.
So you can only hold
can't move that fast.
Only hold things with one hand, and your other hand cannot be used for spells or anything like that.
20, 25. That's how close I can get.
Well, all I need is what, like 10 or 15 over and above my HP, right? So if people just keep healing me, I'll be
We'll
all
see.
right.
It depends on how much you get at once.
Gotcha.
And it won't feel good when it happens.
Yeah.
Because you're stitching the bone back together and the muscles around it back into place, and you're doing it with magic, so it's happening at an increased speed instead of doing naturally over like a 30-day period. So it's not gonna feel good when it happens. If it happens.
Gotcha.
Which is what the extra healing on top of your max is making up for the pain that you feel whenever it stitches it back together.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I don't know about that. So do cantrips count as a spell slot used?
No.
No, cantrips are
don't.
free.
Okay.
Cantrips can be used infinitely.
Yep.
Okay.
The shadow monsters! Ah!
That would be. Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
She's complaining that we're ignoring her because we
Yeah.
just
That's
we both.
amazing.
That's awesome.
I don't know where mine is.
I'll stop ignoring her. Come here. Oh, you gotta use your legs. Use your legs.
Okay.
Spoiled brat.
All right. I will use Toll the Dead.
Okay.
So I'm pointing my unbroken. You know what? Just to make it interesting, can I just point my broken? I'm like, "Ugh!"
This little nubby.
Yeah, okay. I'll allow it.
Okay.
You kind of turn and get it kind of pointed off to the side, and you're like,
Okay. So target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
okay. Which one?
There's only one left, right?
There's two.
No.
But
I
I
only
assume
see
the
one
one.
on my map.
It's probably the
There's
one on top.
I'm sorry. I was covering up the one in the red.
Okay, the one on top.
Shadow number 10. Yes.
Okay. Let me. Instead of wisdom. What's
What's your
the
spell save DC?
what's the DC on that? Should be around 14.
It's on your character sheet, man.
Should be on the front page. If I added it right.
Yeah. Saves for what?
It's a spell
Really
save
spell
DC.
On the
Oh.
front page, I do not see it.
I will see if I can find it for you. It should be on there.
I think his is
I
either
did not get
14 or
that added.
16.
So it's 8 plus your proficiency
2.
plus your modifier, so plus 4, so it'd be 14. Yes.
Is that where it says like perk 14 plus? That thing?
No. It's different. I don't know why yeah. So that doesn't have a bonus? Oh no, that's flat. So he doesn't make it.
Roll the
Oh,
damage.
Misses it by 1.
I will.
And he's already
roll-
been hurt, so it's the D12.
Correct.
Yeah. 1d12 necro damage. All right.
1. He's gonna take 1. He's gonna roll a 1.
What, it's gonna backfire and blow my other arm off?
He's like, oh no!
Wait, what kind of damage was it? Was it necrotic?
It's necrotic.
Yeah.
Dude, what if it just shot back and his arm just like shriveled up, turned to dust, and fell off?
Aw.
And he's like, "Oh shit! Damn it!"
This is not-
That would be a 2. A 2.
Takes 2 damage.
Yes.
You watch as you and you kind of
Yeah, that's probably because I used my broken arm anyway.
With your just out of habit, with your broken hand. When you do, you hear the bell off in the distance. This really low monotone death bell goes off. It sounds
Not
like
a
it's from
dinner
the
bell
church.
this time. It just sounds really shitty.
And then Paul
Sounds
Bear
like it's
pops up.
from the-
I'm here for the wait, wrong show.
It sounds like it's like coming from the outside the cave back at the church in town. It's just like dum, dum. It's like okay. You watch as it's having a hard time keeping itself together. It starts to slowly start stitching itself back together from the spell.
So it took damage, didn't kill it. Or do we
Maybe.
not know?
It looks like it's having an easier time holding itself together now.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Necrotic, bad. Makes sense. I
Anything
believe
else?
it would
And-
be Kassar's, maybe, after this.
And I am hiding behind Clove now, which is physically impossible. But I'm kneeling down at this point. I'm kneeling down. It's like, hide me, please.
I
So-
stretched.
He kind of walks over behind Clove, and you see him go, like,
There goes
kind
my
of
sneak
protecting
attack.
his broken arm, and he's like, and Clove is like still only to his waist and his hips, so half of him is like crouched over behind Clove, and it's ridiculous looking.
You gotta drop to prone, dude.
Do I have no sneak now?
You don't need sneak
to
attack,
Clove.
remember?
Yeah, I do.
You can, like, stare
It's
at him.
just new and scary. I have to
Got the
do.
crazy
Try it.
eyes.
Try it. But if you wanted to, technically, you could like, haha, reverse sneak, and then you could hide behind Ron, and then you could try for sneak attack that way.
But don't sneak too much because you actually deal damage because you'll scare yourself.
Whoa.
Too
that's
So
Too sneaky.
with the Inquisitor rogue, you can make a Wisdom check, an
Mhm.
Insight, as a bonus action
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna do my
Against-
insightful fighting.
against their deception. If you succeed, you get sneak attack for free.
Yep. It's a roll off.
Oh, it's actually my turn. Sorry, that's
Yeah.
what I wanted.
Roll off.
Okay.
I thought it was,
roll
I thought someone
an
said it was
insight.
Kisar's turn. Roll. What'd you say?
You're rolling
insight.
wisdom.
Do, 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 do.
I don't remember what that is. Not that. Give me just a
Oh,
sec.
and your modifier is +1, right?
Charisma.
Oh no,
Uh-huh.
it did it for you. Never mind.
And
Yeah.
then this one rolls charisma.
I did a great job.
It by that much. So you don't currently have the ability going.
How come we can't see that roll out of curiosity? You cheating again? Maisie?
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding, man. But I can't see it for real. I saw hers.
Thank you.
Jack.
Sorry.
You're fine.
It's very scary.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It was a
This
12.
locked.
Okay. I was just curious because normally we see the rolls. It's probably a setting.
Yeah, I think it's a setting on that. So let me just. Maybe that works. Let me
Clove, looks like you can't sneak on this one. Just shoot that some bitch.
That's what it was. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot
I
that
fixed it.
son bitch.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot that son bitch with this.
Oh,
Whoa. Oh,
Crossbow,
come
short
on.
that does hit.
13.
I thought you were
A.
using real dice. What happened?
And then I gotta move. Sorry, friend.
You gotta roll damage.
Oh, I gotta roll damage. Sorry,
Yeah, 'cause
sorry,
that
sorry,
hit.
sorry.
Right here.
Hold on. Short bow pierce. Oh, you can just drag that over too. I'm gonna do this. I'm on it.
Boom.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice
Okay.
hit.
Fucking headshot. Ow.
With my head. Right into his knee.
Oh, she physically shot her head and hit him in the knee. I get it.
As
My
it's
character's
slowly,
basically Lucita.
Yeah, she's tiny.
as it's slowly stitching itself together, you pull a short bow and think, and it just dissipates it completely, and that one's gone as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice kill.
Okay, so now I'm gonna.
Strike hard, strike true.
So you've used your bonus. You've used your actual action. So all you have left now is movement.
Movement, yeah. I was gonna move. Right? Yeah.
That would
Okay.
be good.
So that one can just kind of barely see you, but not quite. And it goes to Kisat. Let me have a
he
look at
can
what
see you there?
Kisat has.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person because you're a bard, and that's all bards can do is charm Person.
Hold
Bards
on
are
while I charm
pretty
the
dope.
evil spirit.
Ask him out for
Hey,
some
buddy.
drinks.
Hey, you're kind of cute. You want to go to like a cemetery or something?
Oh my god, that's so Pittsburgh.
Do you like ice cream?
All right, God, I love ice cream.
Kisar,
It's weird cemetery dates in
seeing the
Pittsburgh.
other one, is going to take a few steps down this way.
You got a bow or a crossbow.
Yeah. And fire off his hand crossbow at the last one that's remaining.
Patwang.
Jesus.
Oh.
Does hit, and gonna roll some damage.
Damn, Kisar.
Takes 7 from that, and then also is going to take 2d6 psychic. Check something.
Does he get to proc that additional psychic damage every attack?
So it's kind of like a sneak attack. When you join the College of Whispers at 3rd level, you gain the ability to make your weapon attacks magically toxic to the creature's mind.
Okay.
When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 use of your inspiration to deal an extra 2d6 psychic damage on that to that target. You can do so only once per round on your
Okay.
turn.
So he's got like the little dice thing like a fighter has.
hmm
And then that
And he
brings
only has.
Chris someplace.
How many of those does he have?
Probably 2 or 3, maybe.
I may not want to spend those. I may just leave it. That's a good catch. Bardic Inspiration. There's one, but what's in the next? It's equal to your Charisma modifier. Okay, so he gets it on a long rest. So I don't know how many you'd used before, so I will leave that.
We just rested, but
Not
we
long.
didn't long rest.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's a
I know
long
he
rest.
used that tack at least twice.
Twice. I want to say he only has 2 left. I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to leave it be. So that one takes this much damage. All right.
Oh yeah, after our rest, what are our hit points at?
Currently everybody is fine. Everybody's except for you're missing 2.
That's what I had written down. Cool. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So that one,
Got hit.
the shot lands.
Shit.
That looks like it dissipates a little bit, but the arrow mostly goes through, or the bolt mostly goes through. Okay, this thing's turn. It is good. Good. Hasn't noticed. Even better. So it's going to float its way over here. It's going to take a swipe at Kisar. Crap, I need Kisar's sheet.
Can I pull it up for you? I don't
No, I
even
got it.
have him as a character on here. I can't select him.
Yeah, you can only see your own. All right, taking a swipe at Kisar. That does hit.
That's going to be a hit. Bow show.
All right, let's roll some damage. Okay, the shadow kind of works its way over as fast as it can to Kisar, reaches out, doesn't try to hit him or anything, reaches out and grabs him across on his arm. Kisar's arm starts to rot a little bit, takes 9 damage. Which is not bad.
Ooh.
Also, okay.
Oh no. Jack,
That cat is being a butt, man.
he always.
Stay down.
No rules for him.
That'd be a nat 1, GM.
Does not listen.
He's king of the castle.
No, that didn't work. I just need to write that down. Kisar looks a little bit like he lost a little bit of his energy. Like he's just kind of looks like he's a little fatigued. Not much, just a
Oh.
touch.
Those damn stat drains. Question for you. Do you play any, like, if any stat drops to 0, you're dead? Do you play that way as a DM, JD, or no?
Depends on the level.
Okay.
At higher levels, depending on what it is, yes. I know with rules is written, if your physical stats hit 0, you are rolling death saves.
Okay.
So if your strength, dexterity, or con ever hit 0, you start rolling the death saves.
Okay.
If your mental stats hit 0, you go incapacitated.
Okay.
Had we played that way, Clove would have been dead
Okay.
already.
Because when she had her strength drained?
So it's
I could be dead.
I don't like doing that because it's a little bit too much.
Clove, don't be dead, dude.
I could possibly be dead.
Early on, you don't have
I'm
access to lesser
dead.
restoration until like 5th level,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's
Yeah, those
too
curse,
much to just
those
be like,
curses will
oh hey, you start
wreck your
losing
life.
strength, you start losing con. Oh, you lost. It rolled really well, and you got hit twice. You're dead. It's too much. So I do. It goes down to 1, and then until like say the enemy is high enough strength to be able to have a stronger form of it.
Okay.
In lore, kind of, it makes sense for it to be stronger. Like a shadow is a pretty weak thing. It could drain you, but it can't flat out kill you because it's just not potent enough.
Okay.
So you'll drop to 1, then you'll be incapacitated until you can have enough time to recuperate.
Okay. Roger,
Okay,
roger.
so that is.
Should be
that thing's
Andronicus,
turn.
top of the order.
I think so.
Already.
Actually, I need. You know what? I'm not even gonna have. Let me just do it this way because I like this way more.
I'm scared.
Button.
Whoa,
Oh goodness.
that's
Yep.
a lot of d20s.
And
to us?
this.
Uh-oh, somebody's got the black lung now.
No, it's probably
hang on.
me.
So, Kisar can still see it. Clove can still see it. Hutch can still see it.
Did it
Flink
try
can
to
still see it.
disappear? Is that what happened?
Andronicus, you lose sight of it for a minute.
Oh shit.
You're currently not sure where it is.
Communicate.
Guys, where is this thing?
It's
It's
next to
okay.
Kisar on our left.
So I'm
You'll
standing next to you.
You'll have a small disadvantage. Currently, you can't see it
Yeah.
unless you get in melee range to try to find it. You'll have a small disadvantage.
Well, let me ask you this: if I were to get over there right next to Kasar, would it become visible to me?
Yes.
Okay, then here's what's going to happen, folks.
Oh, you're crazy.
I'm going to bust out my 2 hand axes, cha-ching, cha-ching, and I'm going running in. I'm just going,
chopping.
yeah! And I'm right there next to Kasar, and I'm gonna try and smoke that son of a bitch.
Don't chop your friend.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not chopping Kasar. I'm chopping these dudes.
Is-
What's that?
If you
Jamie?
roll on that one, you'll chop him.
They
Right.
might.
Whoops.
might- Okay. Now is this going to be possible to hit him with both hands? I can't remember if I'm able to do
Sure.
that. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. It'll be your main action for one roll, your bonus action for the second roll, and then on the second roll you won't get your modifier for damage. You'll just have your flat, just the dice.
Yeah, because he
itself,
doesn't
so-
get second attack until level 5.
Okay. So that would wipe me of any kind of bonus action. Period. Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, you know what? Sometimes.
I got a good feeling, man. We got an entire round. This guy doesn't have much HP. We got this.
And
Theoretically.
I got one other trick up my sleeve. So.
Okay.
All right. So first roll is going to be.
Good
Oh,
God.
wait, that
You
is
rolling
the wrong-
stones?
That is the wrong dice.
Roll
I'm
them.
sorry.
Throw them bones.
Okay. Oh no. First one's probably gonna miss. It's an 8. 4 plus 4.
That's a miss.
Okay. That does miss.
Okay. So here we go again, and that's gonna be a 10. 6 plus 4.
That also misses. So you
All right.
Andronicus goes like in mid run. He pulls out these hand axes and he's just like coming in berserker.
I'm gonna
He
kick
he's
some
running-
ass. He trips.
He's
Oh
running
shit!
where he thought it was, and he kind of steps too far past it, and he's kind of right up against Kisar, and he kind of slides a little bit on the wet floor, and he goes to swing, and it's just he swings short. Like it's just out of reach whenever he swings.
Okay. So I think I have a little bit of movement left roughly. There's let's see, 1.
But you can't.
And it'll opportunity attack you.
I mean it could
Get it, girl.
It could, but
It
I
could.
got other shit. I got other
It could.
shit.
Got other shit?
Yeah, I got a lot of other shit.
I would just stay right there. and melee.
If you want to move,
everybody
that
learned
is-
the word opportunity attack
cool.
after I broke my arm completely off my body.
It's a good
That's
way
how
to
I
learn. It's a good way to learn it.
Mhm.
Okay, well, actually, I am gonna
Do
go
you
ahead.
like your arm?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Hey, why am I moving around? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna accept my fuck up, and I will hopefully survive.
No move.
No, I'm not gonna move because
He's
then
smart.
Okay.
that dude's gonna attack me because he can.
Okay.
Trying to convince him to move, DM? That's terrible.
No,
I know what he
shit.
can
don't
do.
want to.
I know
Yeah.
what he's got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could do some other shit, but I'm gonna save that for now.
Oh, he's got that
Pretty sure
reaction.
you don't have it in you to move. Just saying.
In that
Alright.
case, it'll be to Hutch.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just reposition over here. How do you work flanking, my guy?
Small advantage.
How does a small advantage work?
The +2.
Okay. Cool. Can I get advantage on this attack?
If you are directly opposite from somebody, yes. No, you have to be in melee.
In melee?
Yeah, flanking's for melee.
Do I can I can use my pistols in melee range, right?
They would cancel out. It'd be natural because ranged attacks in melee could give you disadvantage. Or no, do they?
I thought that was one of the
Let me
special
look.
things. Go ahead.
Let me look.
Oh, I've got.
Because
this.
in melee, there's supposed to be a disadvantage,
So
traditionally.
you're supposed
but,
to get disadvantage, or you're supposed to get opportunity attacks.
you know, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna not do that.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're in melee range with a ranged attack, you get disadvantage.
Okay. I'm just gonna actually then just go here, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead with the first attack. Fire off a shot.
I want to do this. Do I just drag the shield over? Do I drag this over here?
21 to hit.
Shield
That
just
does
tell me what it is.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna roll
just-
for the second attack.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Okay. That
Uh,
also hits.
Okay, so 4 plus 1. 5, so 6 on top of whatever I got. Oh, my math was wrong before. I mean, it doesn't matter. It died, but I just want to make sure I get this right. So 4 plus 2. So it's going to be up. All right, that's fine. All right, first damage roll is 7 plus 5. Magic.
Yeah.
I got the magic. Okay.
So that's 11. Second attack. Or second damage, I'm sorry. Ooh, not as good. 3, total of 7 magical.
Okay. So you around the corner, kind of hustling a little bit, does the whole slide things. Pow, pow. Doesn't even wait for the first one to hit. The first bullet actually connects, and the whole thing just dissipates, and the second bullet goes flying past, kind of right in between Andronicus and Kisar.
Yikes!
Woo!
And
Oh.
it is gone.
Sorry, guys. Just there and just sit there, and I twirl them, and then I put them down like I'm gonna holster them, but they just disappear.
Okay,
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So now
Yay.
y'all are back out of combat.
Oh, cool.
I would like to go up and check on Kassar about
Okay.
him not feeling so well / looking so well.
If you want to split a beer,
He looks.
um,
So would that be? He looks about a third, ish. Like he's not really injured, but he looks a little winded. Looks a little tired.
Is other than his HP, does he look weaker or anything like that? Like, does he cursed or anything?
He looks like he hasn't slept in a couple days.
Okay.
Like he just looks really tired.
Okay.
Like he's fine. Like he just looks like he has had a couple sleepless nights and just looks kind of fatigued.
All right. He took 9 hits. I would say, Ron, can you bonus action and heal him?
Huh?
Can you use healing word and heal him?
As a bonus action, yeah.
I mean, we're out of combat.
What kind of damage did he take?
Necrotic.
Oh, strictly poison, or
Oh.
or magic.
I thought it was necrotic.
it was necrotic.
Let's see. Healing word.
Spray
Is that
cat-
deal?
Yeah, okay, so I will go up to Kisar.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just look him right in the eyes in the most sexy way I can. And then I'm gonna be like, I heal you. And I use healing words.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it.
Right? 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
So it'll be D4 plus 4.
That would be a 4 plus 4 is 8.
Nice.
Okay.
That'll work.
I believe also. Let me check. That's not it. I thought you had something else.
Where are my cantrips?
Not that one.
That's good.
And also an additional 2, so it'd be 10 total. So currently Kisari looks fine. You need to remember that you have medical training.
Let's
Oh, plus the 2, right?
Yep.
Is that the savior ability?
Nope, that's from medical training.
So
your
anytime he
features.
heals somebody, he gets a +2 on top of it. Is it just his proficiency modifier, I should say?
No, it is +2.
Okay.
It's static.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
it's
I
always there.
apologize.
Let's see. So that's What are we doing?
Well, that wasn't too bad, I reckon. Which way y'all fancy heading? Which way you want to go? Hey, Mr. Scout Man, Mr. Fighter Dude, you know your way around these things. You can't get us lost. I reckon maybe you should take point there, feller.
Well, alrighty then.
You guys check out this thing I got. It apparently, if you impale this into your flesh, it'll help you guide your way through places. I mean, have you ever seen anything like this?
No, but I'm interested. Stab me in the hand
I
with
could.
it.
You want to get stabbed with it?
I mean,
Everyone's
I'm pretty-
getting in line to get stabbed with this thing.
I'm pretty strong. I'm feeling okay. You know.
Why don't you swallow it? Just put it right in there.
I mean, however you feel I should use it, I will use it. I'm just not gonna put it in my butt.
How do?
Like a
That's
butt
no
plug?
fun. I got bandages.
It's not a butt plug.
How does everybody feel about this? Should we stab Andronicus with this?
What if we stab it through both of
Red
us at the
glass
same time?
containing
I just
the
walk
mode of
over and I
darkness.
grab it from her and I just right across his
It
hand. Just
contains the mode of darkness.
So after you grab it from her, is this which one was it? Was it the red one or the green one?
The red glass containing a mote of darkness when impaled into the flesh.
So I got the
So
red
it's on a
pill.
cord, and you grab the cord, and you kind of get your hand on the actual glass part, and the glass part is like really cold to the touch. You go to stab it, like cut his hand with it, and it just kind of like it fizzles into his hand, like it just dissolves into his hand. You watch as Andronicus just starts shrinking and getting small. His shape starts to change. His face starts to his mouth and his nose start to grow out and elongate, and his eyes start to get a little bit bigger, and where all his hair is starts to turn into feathers. For the next 30 minutes in game, Andronicus is a hawk.
Oh
That's
well,
the crow noise,
I mean
bud.
that I mean I reckon that's real nice and all fine and dandy, but I really wish we had his his weapon expertise right about now. But
Just
with
saying,
him
we
being
didn't
a
bring any
bird,
food.
is he like a littler bird or is he like a big bird?
Hawks are pretty big.
He's got like a 2 to 3 foot wingspan.
So he's like an actual IRL sized hawk.
Yeah, he's like a legit hawk.
Is
Well-
there any? Can I ask real quick?
I
DM?
can communicate with small animals like you.
Before you even do, I will also say you currently can't see because there's no light in this place. You only have low light vision, not dark vision. You can attack with your talons. You do have a bonus 2 spot checks to like actually seeing things, but it's currently pitch black to you and you can't see anything.
Great. So who?
You also can't communicate at this point either.
Man,
Can I talk to him telepathically?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Dro. You doing it right there, fella?
You're a bird now.
I think you're a bird, man.
yeah, yeah. I mean, look. I'm still here. Like, it's still me. But
Can you actually see? Because this place is kind of dark.
No, it's dark as shit.
Well, how about this, friend? How about you just, perch up here on old Hut's shoulder and, I mean, if shit gets south, then just fly the other way. Because I can see pretty well in here.
I'm not gonna be able to see the other way in the dark, friend. So you better be good on communication. But sure, I'll perch up there.
All right. Together
And,
we are one. All right, well,
Yeah.
so much for you taking point, I guess. I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and do this one. Or actually,
Well,
hey, Clove,
can
how
I
do you
ask-
feel?
One more question. Do some of my abilities though still pertain, like my natural explorer?
Your
Because
Your racial-
technically that applies to the entire group, and we've definitely been in this cave for more than an hour. So pretty much everything in regards to Natural Explorer applies to the whole squad here.
Does that do? I don't remember that one.
That is so after 1 hour.
There we go.
Let me see.
You're a master of navigating the natural world. You react with a swift and decisive action when attacked. This grants you the following benefits. You ignore difficult terrain. You have a disadvantage. You have advantage on initiative. Oh, interesting.
Mhm.
On your first turn during combat, you have an advantage on attack rolls against creatures that have not yet acted.
Yeah, that's dope.
In addition, you are skilled at navigating the wilderness and the following buildings for traveling for an hour or more. So that's traveling for an hour or more is traveling kind of on the overworld, kind of in between places, not so much traveling in like a cave. Well, I mean, I guess it could.
Right.
Yeah.
You haven't been
Cave is
traveling though.
like 8
You've been
hours
resting.
long. Like,
You've been resting. You've been fighting. You haven't necessarily been traveling for an hour, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like it, as far as time spent exploring the cave, y'all might have actually been walking through the cave for like 10 minutes.
Got it.
The rest of us has been combat and resting and trying to feel like surviving.
Well, then, in that case, just Hutch, keep me close, buddy.
I'll try my darn tootness there, fella.
If you can light them up, I'll peck their eyes out and claw their ass.
I'll light him. You
Yeah.
peck him.
Don't forget about having the advantage on your initiative and your first round of combat.
Yeah, I am trying my best to recall that I have.
I
that.
always see. I forget about stuff like that really easy.
Hey, Clove, you mind taking point on this one?
Take point on.
in the
Leading the
cave.
party.
Oh yes. Which way do we want to go? It looks like this area in front of me might just curve around itself, perhaps, and I don't know about these other areas.
Yeah, I don't reckon we should travel south. I mean, we're either gonna want to go north or we're gonna want to go east.
Okay, I'm gonna take a
Let's get some news.
peek around maybe this edge here.
Oh, let me look. Oh, let it up. Okay. So we are
Help,
Traveling
friends, help.
up this way a little bit. So you can see about that much.
I'm
Ooh.
gonna zoom out. It's looking deceptively clear up here.
I
Effectively
do
is the key
appreciate
word.
your choice of words there, friend. I'm gonna mosey on up with my
inside
bird
the
friend.
room. Inside the room, you see different skeletons and different things kind of hanging from the wall. There's a few tables that have been kind of set up really just quickly, and there's different bodies on them that are just in different states of decay and different age. It looks kind of like a workshop
Oh, gross.
or a body shop.
Eh,
Ah,
Ah.
one last question for the DM, real quick.
we can get Flynn a new arm.
Oh,
Yes.
hey, that ain't technically a bad idea. In fact, this might be the place, like the island, where they would probably have the ability to attach that. You may want to look into it. But anyways,
We'll book a consultation or
that red crystal that they stabbed me with that turned me into a hawk,
oh, that.
was that single use, or is
Yes.
that something that they still have?
It's like a potion.
That
Kinda magic potion.
dissolved into your skin and became part of you and then changed. It's gone.
Oh man. Okay.
I reckon maybe
Congratulations
before
for
we
your
go
bird.
around slamming potions on people, we might figure out what they do first. I mean, right now
I
we might
should
be a little bit of a
offer it.
handicap.
I'm just gonna say, do they usually come with instructions? No, I didn't think so.
No.
That one wasn't used incorrectly. It just wasn't quite what you had thought.
It wasn't
Yeah,
the
because
right
I was
place.
told it would help us figure out where we're going.
That was
Yeah,
a
it
good
was for-
idea, though.
It was for scouting, and
Yeah.
that anywhere outside or anywhere there was
Yeah.
light, it would be really handy for
Yeah.
scouting. It would give
Yeah. Now we know for next time.
Except we can't use it.
Leather cord, red crystal, keep
Okay,
that shit.
I'm gonna. Do we go in turn still?
No, y'all are free to do.
Okay, I'm gonna creep up again. Let me see if I can zoom in a little better here. This freaking screen. Okay. Where am I? Here I am. I'm going to go. Hey, come on. Ah! Hold on, I'm having technical difficulties.
You know what? I'll even do this for you. So that whole room in the corner and all of that is set up kind of like the body shop, like the little workspace. That whole area is.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna. Hey, Clove, is clear?
It's looking pretty deceptively clear still. Keep
All right.
Haha.
And
an eye
then-
out. There's a little blind spot to our left, friends.
Yeah. I keep an eye on it.
Roll a perception for me.
I was gonna. All of
Mom?
us, or
Just her.
Okay.
She's the one in front.
Just me.
Just you.
Perception is my wisdom. Come on, friend. Come on, friend.
Actually,
Oh,
unless you already did. If you already did, that's.
no, I didn't.
Okay. Roll
Lies.
roll a stealth first.
Yes, that's better for me. Stealth is my dexterity.
Ooh, I'm just keeping that one. That one's going in my pocket.
I tried to roll my entire character sheet. That was not good. He looks concerned.
Mhm.
Perhaps.
That's a dex check. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
So okay. Now you go ahead and roll a perception. Oh wait, you did. That's a wisdom check.
No, I didn't.
Did
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Maybe.
It was Andy.
Oh
Oh.
wow.
How? The freaking
I don't even
bird.
have hands. I got wings.
I got freaking talents.
Go ahead and roll it. Go ahead and roll it. That's fine.
That's like
He's giving you a mulligan, Sarah.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll it.
No, that's okay. I'll own it. I'll own it.
they just
Okay. Okay. Well, that lets me know what I want to know. Okay. Go ahead. Continue.
Is there anything in this area that's worth like maybe picking up? Anything?
You see some different tools, kind of embalming tools, different knives and different calipers and pincer, like tongs and things. There's different wraps.
Embalming tools, huh? I look at it, look over at Flynn, look back at his arm, look at the embalming stuff, look at the tools,
I'm not
Oh,
dead
Lord.
yet.
and
Come
Hutch
on.
is like, and you just see Hutch just grin, just like. And I point out, like, I mean, I reckon it might help your arm out.
Y'all do have it wrapped and bound and everything to be kind of in a sling that's been wrapped.
He
And
wants to
support it.
embalm
I
Flynn's
want to
arm.
embalm his arm. I'm trying to hurt him, but I'm also
Wait,
making a
I get
joke.
that.
What the shit did I miss?
It's
I'm
a
gonna
workshop
embalm his arm.
equipment.
So all right,
Fun.
nothing really too much. So I guess there's really nothing here worth.
There's nothing worth taking.
You want to spend some time searching the room? You can.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
If you
Oh,
want to
yeah,
spend like
search.
10 minutes kind of turning stuff over and looking under everything, you can. It will run the same risk as taking a short rest, but just not on as much of a scale. So there's a chance stuff could come walking through. It's a
I would
lower
like
chance
to-
than if you take a short rest, because if you take a short rest, you're there for an hour or 2 hours. and
Before I
this is
start
like 10
turning this
minutes.
place upside down and start looking for stuff, y'all reckon we should kind of scrounge this place out, or you guys just want to push forward? I'm good either way.
Maybe there's something useful. I don't know. I'll leave it up to
I
you.
think we should take a short moment, like a brief moment, to just search around.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask. I'm like, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna destroy this place real quick, and I'm gonna ask that Kisar, Clove, stay on point and watch all of these areas behind us and where we can
Okay.
basically get pushed on.
I will say that
Which one's
lets.
Kisar watching? Do you want me to watch ahead or behind?
Either one. If
Whoa.
you're right there, you can see both.
Okay, I'll stay there.
Okay, and I'll put Kisar about there to kind of watch the back.
I'm spinning.
Okay. Roll another perception for me. That'll be fine.
This time, me or her?
Her. For now.
I'm very wise.
Okay.
Nice. 16.
I'm the most wise.
And Kisar. Also
Damn.
rolled relatively high.
Kisar's rolling like a madman.
So this will be. No, let's do it this way. Where's my percentile?
plot twist, the cave is the entrails of a monster, you are now all dead.
Okay. So the other three of you, go ahead and roll a perception.
Where is? Do I have? Come on, where
You
did
gotta roll.
wisdom?
Wait, do I need to
Too
roll?
busy worrying
I
about
need
me.
to roll perception.
That'd be,
13 for Hutch. That's a 13 for Hutch.
16, Bob. 16.
3.
All right. So as a hawk,
Oh,
though,
you actually have a +8 on that, by the
There
way,
you go.
as a hawk.
Oh, well, 11.
So if you would move to the part of the room that you're actually searching.
All right. Let me go ahead. I'm
All of us?
basically gonna go.
Yeah.
Because I like this alcove here. Who's that with me?
Be over there.
That's
Andromeda.
Okay,
your fucking
that'll work.
bird, man.
All right.
All right. So
You fucking bird, man.
Hutch,
Yeah,
you
dude.
see
Wait, I'm supposed to stay where I am.
Yeah.
you see a
A watch.
kind of small, like you as you're turning the corner, you see a glint of kind of a shield that's been kind of, there's dirt on it and everything where it's just kind of been forgotten about, but it was pulled into the room and it's just kind of stuck with a bunch of old belongings. Like there's a bag that just has clothes in it, and there's a bag that has like some old rotten tools.
Can I go check
yeah,
out
there is
that
a-
shield?
Yeah, okay. And I will even send you what you find. You find
You're off
is-
for work tomorrow, right? What?
Oh, no. Thank goodness.
Party time.
Oh, I need to pull.
Did you slide into my DMs right now?
I did.
All
I
right.
was doing-
I'm also gonna post it for the chat. Once I can get that pulled up.
Oh my Lanta!
Those are totals, by the way.
What do you mean totals?
So that's the AC bonus on that is the total AC bonus. So it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the
yeah.
shield AC plus that. That's the total. Bonus.
Instead of it being a +2, it's a +3.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And then the other as well.
This actually reminds me of something. When it comes to my pistols, because if I'm using the 2 pistols, I can't use my shield. Do I still get 2 attacks or no?
The way your pistols are set up is main hand attack 1, offhand bonus action.
Okay. So it's just 1 attack. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
And I'll say this for everybody, if you get extra attacks at 5th level, or whenever you get an extra attack, if you get it at 7th or whatever, and you multi-class, that's why you get it late. If you're dual wielding, the bonus action for the offhand is as many extra attacks as you have, because after reading the way it's written and everything, it's pretty ambiguous. But if you're doing like 2 attacks with a main hand, there's no reason that if you use a bonus action to attack with your offhand, you don't get 2 attacks with that as well. So it's, if you're dual wielding, you get 4 attacks once you
Hang
have
on
extra
just a
attack.
second. Hang on. What's up? I knew it. I knew it was
Oh,
gonna happen.
we lost somebody.
I knew it was gonna happen. That's what's going on in Pittsburgh right now too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's getting pretty bad. We'll wait for them to come back because they just. Oh, there we go. I got it. Boop. There we go.
I don't know what happened.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
I was looking for.
Just clicking on things.
Well, no, I was looking for the chat because JD said he put something in the chat.
It's on the left-hand side of Discord. It's where it's
Yeah.
lit up. You click on that.
Which one though? There's like a bunch.
Whichever one's lit from JD.
Wait, what? Oh, I haven't given it to y'all yet.
Oh, okay. Shit, I'm over here looking for something.
Yep.
I think.
Sorry, y'all don't have that yet.
So I'm gonna look at this thing. I'm gonna polish it off, and I'll be like, "Oh man, that sure is nice." And I'm just gonna flavor this a little bit. So I'm gonna look at it, take the shield I have on my back. I'm gonna throw it off, and Hutch's eyes look over at the bird. They roll back in his head, and then they turn black. And then the shield, you just kind of see, just kind of like start like going towards my chest, and it basically goes into my body. It's not a packed weapon. It just, I think it looked fancier if it
Yeah,
just is
okay.
like an aura to protect me.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
With what your packed weapons can do and everything, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And if I get rid of it, like it's gone forever. But I like the idea of having some flavor.
I'm fine with that.
Cool.
I would say
Flavor.
to pull that one out, it would take an actual like a bonus action. You'd
Well,
lose
yeah,
bonus
because
action
like I have
pull
to
the shield.
switch to arms and like weapons and stuff like that. So
Okay.
I agree with you. I'm on the same page. Cool. All right. Well, I found something I reckon's pretty nice, so I guess we can sally forth if you're all ready.
What did I find?
Tools, the embalming stuff. Like it's just there wasn't really much else in that room.
I'm gonna peek my head around the corner.
Okay. Where is my button? That button. This button.
Where's your
Just before battle starts, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pocket one of those pistols in the ether, and then I'm just gonna get that aura. So I'm using my shield. So I got shield and gun.
The new one?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I've got a shield and a gun
So
now.
that will put your
Wait.
AC to 15. Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm on the shoulder, am I in the aura?
17.
Yeah, I think.
Damn.
17.
think so.
Because that would
Oh.
be dope.
Oh, okay. You just don't have that set up on that one. Okay, that's right. What's your
I have it
armor?
on my character sheet.
Yeah, what's your armor?
It's
Okay.
14. My AC is 14 plus 3.
4, 3 from the shield. There we go. That's right.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pee, and I'll be right back, guys.
Whoa, that says 19.
And
Wait,
his headset is off.
how does he have 17? Because of his. Oh, he's figuring that in, so that should be 2. That's how he did it. Okay, I'm on the same page now. Cool. Okay, so what's everybody doing? Where are we at? Y'all are sneaking through this cave.
I'm with Hutch.
Sneak.
You're on Hutch's shoulder.
Yeah.
Brush your
Would
shoulder
I
off.
technically be covered by his aura?
I'll cover you in aura if you know what I mean. Ah,
With
He
it
knows
being an actual physical shield that he, if he did his shroud kind of aura, you'd be inside of it. If he did like his shield spell, like his reaction shield spell, you'd be inside of that. But as far as like using his shield, I would say that anything attacking you would have disadvantage, like true disadvantage, because you're smaller and you're actually on him, so he would be more likely to be the one hit.
Cool. And one last question. So,
Yeah.
because of Natural Explorer, since I have advantage on initiative rolls, it says my initiative is +3.
Mhm.
So,
Be
how
+5.
much? Oh, it'd be an extra 2?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Cool.
And so would your first attack against somebody who hasn't went yet.
Yes.
You get a +2 on that as well.
Thank you.
So close. So the next room. Pull it up here. In the next room. Man, I have so many buttons to click. There we go. I'll just go ahead and open up the full room. As you turn the corner and start to peek in the back. So where the hallway keeps going on up in the corner, that little alcove there next to it, you see a wooden staircase up to a wooden plinth stage almost. On it, you see like a little forge area that's been set up where they've been working some tools, like working tools and working small armor and working small weapons. Inside of the room, you actually see a couple things. If this will work, there we go.
you see a room. Inside of that room is another room. And once more inside of that room is a room.
I don't want to go in the inner room.
It's a room.
Oh,
Room.
room.
Don't say that too fast, you'll take off.
All right, now I can pull these onto the map.
Das Map.
I wish I had something I could.
What?
When was that?
No, it's okay. I don't have anything I can use to buff him. Hey, Clove, what do you see up there? What I missed? Sorry, I spaced out for a minute.
I'm getting there. Sorry.
You're good. It's slowly appearing
Oh,
as we
man.
speak.
Interesting.
Oh my goodness, I see something now.
It's almost as
you
if somebody is controlling our world.
Oh man, it's
I
zombies.
see zombie
That is
13 and zombie 6 and the dreaded zombie 10 and a white portrait and zombie 3 is a wild man.
So you see, as you're turning the corner, there on
The
the
Dread Pirate
platform where
Robert?
there's a little like a quick forge setup and everything, you're seeing a pretty odd undead. Like it's wearing armor and it's actually using tools and equipment and everything. It looks rather intelligent, working a forge. You see just some pretty typical zombies kind of moving stuff around and bringing it metals and putting stuff up as it makes it and things like everything. So,
Do these look like the zombies that had attacked that swarm before?
kind of the same kind
Okay.
of zombies. The only one that's different is the one in the back.
Now, kind of like punkering down, like, all right, guys, so now we can either go in here guns blazing, so to speak, or how do you guys want to approach this? Like, I mean, that one looks pretty intelligent up there, and we could maybe even try to talk to it. I'm sorry, little bird friend. What was that?
Just remember, I could create a really nice diversion if necessary,
You
or
gotta be able to
maybe
see.
yeah, but I could just fly blind. And if I hit a wall,
Fucking hit it.
I could give you a lantern to carry around with you.
she could put a little
And
lantern
you could
around
drop
my
it on
neck.
someone and light them on fire like in a cartoon.
Damn, maybe I could. DM is looking like he's considering it.
I've got a hooded lantern.
I mean, well, what you could do is you're a bird, and we got these grenades. You could do a flyby bombing.
I sure could.
Oh.
I sure could.
But what are the chances? Man, I don't like the idea of.
You'd have to be able to see.
Well,
There we go.
somebody could.
Do you guys want to just attack these zombies, or do you guys want to try to talk to that head zombie in charge?
Well-
Throw a grenade.
What
Grenade
would we
time.
communicate? Like,
Well, obviously, these guys are probably here to protect that gentleman we're here looking for, and if maybe we can bypass all these situations and just get straight to the meat of the potato, so to speak, maybe take us to Xhoroq, maybe we can stop playing games with these little knickknacks around here. So,
I'm down to try to speak with them, but we need to have a backup plan if things go south.
how
Like,
about
maybe
this? So
I
we can.
stay hidden, and if they do anything, I sneak attack them.
Well, what we can do is we can send somebody in, or I'll even go. We can ready our actions for the minute the zombies start to approach us with ill intent. Then we can unleash, and I'll prepare a spell.
Okay, what are you preparing?
I'm going to hold my action for shatter.
Okay.
Trigger being essentially if they start to approach with intent to attack.
Okay. How far?
What's the range on my spell?
How close do you want? So if anybody starts to approach with the intent to attack you, within how far?
I'm gonna say if I'm just for example, if I'm here and I
Yes.
yell, that guy can hear me. No, yes, no.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for it, and once they basically, I wish I could make a circle, but once they basically start pulling about right here within a 10-foot
Okay.
radius,
So 10 feet from you.
more like 25. It's got a 10-foot
So-
radius for
okay.
the attack.
Okay. So if anything approaches you within like 20 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop my spell
Okay.
in the area that's gonna hit most of them with the highest impact.
Okay. That will take you out of any kind of interaction.
If I ready it,
Because you're holding the magic on the tip, like on the just the very edge of going off.
mean,
Like
you
you've
could-
said the semantic stuff, you have one syllable left until it,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just holding that energy in your head.
I can't bonus action to speak to him.
No,
Then I might not do that then.
it's like if you kind of slide around a corner and wait for somebody to walk by, and instead of attacking, like, okay, so you're in an alleyway and somebody's pursuing you, and you slide into a little corner and you wait for them to go by to attack.
Here,
them.
I might have a
You're
better
unable
idea.
to do anything else because you're waiting for them to step in front of you
Yeah,
to
yeah,
attack.
I might
Like,
have a
that's
better
where you're
idea.
waiting.
Hang on just a minute.
What would happen is you would have that trigger ready, and if nothing happened to trigger that, it would go off. You could
It
choose
goes-
to have it.
Yeah.
You could choose to have it go off before the round is over, or you could choose to change it before the round is over,
Where is my...
or when your turn comes up, I guess.
I mean, I could also drop a bomb on them if they start approaching.
I thought that part right away too.
Yeah, all you need to do, Hutch, is light a lamp.
Okay,
Light
I
a
got one
lamp.
better. I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to, I'm not gonna do that because I can use something as a bonus action.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna, once it happens, I'll tell you I drop it. It's a bonus action, so don't worry about it. All right. So I'm just
Whatever
gonna,
you like to do.
I'm gonna say, all right, I'm ready to go try talking to these things, and I'm gonna unleash hell. And I reckon you all stand behind me when I do it if push comes to shove. You don't want to be in front of me.
Can I be on your shoulder?
You'll be fine.
Cool. I'm in.
Can I be in your shoulder?
I look over my shoulder like, were you dropped as a child or...
Again, paint chips. Paint chips.
So he just kind of wipes the sweat off his brow and says, all right, you got about 30 seconds to figure out what you're doing because I'm going to go in, and if my idea don't work, then yeah, sure, stand in front of me if you want to stand in front of me, see what happens.
Time to
Okay.
do that.
I will stand to the side of Hutch,
All right.
Let's see. Okay. There's a
and I
good
will
time
use
to
my
do that.
smoothest talking voice ever.
Oh, Andronicus, you're with him.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna move Andy behind Hutch because he's on his shoulder.
And I'm literally going to put myself in an area right here. Actually, I'm gonna
Chasing
go-
each other around. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do
I'm
that
a
right
bird,
there.
dude.
We're good. We're good. Let me know when they're within 10 feet, and I'll let you know what I'm gonna do, JD.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Mm-hmm. Ron, stay behind.
I am.
Not in, no, like away. Stay there. You don't want to be on the front lines as a fighter or with what you've got going on, man. It's not a good idea.
I have more touching healing spells than I do distant spells.
Right, but you're also extremely squishy.
Actually, you used healing word. You were out of spell slots.
There you go.
There it is.
That was your third spell. You were completely out of spell slots.
Well, good thing Kisar can heal us.
I have
Alright.
cantrips still. If you die, I have something to help you.
That's
Alright,
that.
I'm gonna recommend that. Hey, Clove, where you're at? Since they haven't seen you, I would say hide.
That's what I'm doing.
Just stay posted right there.
Flynn,
Got it.
Andronicus, Hutch,
Yeah. Yeah.
and Clove. Figure out what page this is on.
Gonna try something.
Where is it? That's not it.
Wish you guys could see this adorable cat.
Okay.
Stupid cute.
Flynn. Yeah, Flynn, Andronicus, Hutch, and Clove. You currently have disadvantage -2 on all ability checks. You were feeling very tired and fatigued. Being in this cave for so long and all the combat and everything else has started taking its toll. You are considered to have 1 point of exhaustion.
Damn, I'm a tired little bird.
Ah.
my miniature sword and shield and all my shit. It's tough to carry while being a little bird.
Okay. Okay, so I was just gonna kind of hang out here in the back with everybody else. All right. So are we trying to talk to these people? Are
Yes, I'm
we-
about to try right now.
Okay. Whenever you're ready. If everybody else is ready.
Ready?
Hutch takes a deep breath. Man, I'm probably gonna regret this. I'm like, excuse me, fella in the back. It looks like you're running the show. What are you selling?
I was actually going to.
Nice.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. You look like you might know a thing or two, and looks like you're probably running the show here a bit, and we're looking for a Mr. Xhoroq, and my guess is you might know where we could find this guy.
Roll a perception.
Perception?
What do you want?
Well, this is gonna go one of two ways. You can kind of take us to this guy that we're looking for, because we were sent here by some people that, with all due respect, they want him killed, and I'm not saying we're here to kill him, but we need to speak to this gentleman, because we might be on the same side. All right, and perception? 12.
12? Okay. Ooh. Yeah, it'd be pretty easy to see. Off on the right side where the zombies were kind of stuck, like weapons and armor and everything, you notice that they've kind of, all except for the one that's like directly working with him, have gathered over there, and
Okay.
they've just kind of stopped.
Okay.
Hi, Shady. Welcome. You took a little bit of hurt. You lost 1 point of strength from a shade. Outside of that, everything's kind of fine. Nothing's
I
really
killed you.
happened except for that. You are at full health right now. Yeah. I think you have 2 points of your bardic inspiration left for your psychic blades. If everything, I didn't spend it. You did do some damage, but I didn't spend it, so I think you have 2 left. I think that catches you up. Right now, Hutch is talking to a white that is working a forge. So as you say this, you notice that he's looking at you, and he goes, "No, okay, boss." And he looks back up and he smiles, and he just kind of attack. Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh shit.
You have advantage
It'd
on it,
be
remember,
a-
Andy?
8.
Yes.
42.
So the, +2.
42!
22.
22. Cool.
What kind of
Initiative
advantage do you have?
is +4.
Oh, so I do 4.
Yeah, you have it here on your main page. Initiative.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I rolled a 16. I don't remember if it's a
Yes!
+2 or 3.
I can look.
I'm initiated.
I have a 4.
There's a plus
I rolled a 9.
I got the initials.
3. So you rolled a what? Sorry, 16 plus 3 would be 19. What'd you have, Hutch?
4.
Oh, Fancy Runs is he's connecting. That's why.
All right, so if he says
second.
attack, then
Had a 4. What'd you have, Flynn?
That would be a 9.
9. Okay.
all right. So if he's saying attack, then I'm going to move and I'm going to push my trigger.
Yeah, I'll say.
From right there.
Actually, with not taking the surprise, y'all wouldn't be able to do that.
I can't
when he says
move.
attack, that goes into initiative.
All right, that's
That's
fine.
Both of y'all meeting kind of at
Then
equal
I'm going back
points on
here.
the.
Then I'll
on the
just wait on the
timescale.
trigger. Well,
Yeah.
let me know when people swarm in. They're within 10 feet.
Okay. It starts with.
That
Andromeda.
action's held.
As a flying character currently, do I have any kind of bonus to movement or anything?
Let me. So currently, you have a flying speed
Yes.
of 60 feet.
Okay, that's what.
Is this room any more lit up than any of the other areas we've been in?
I'll say there's a soft glow over the whole room from the forge.
So he can see?
I would say that the room is considered low light for that purpose. Yes.
Oh, I look over at Andronicus and I hand him.
Oh, Oh no!
So what is actually
You're gonna have to light it.
You bomb.
for what's actually rule wise, you have wild shaped into this hawk for 30 minutes.
Yes.
So we'll say until this combat ends, you're wild shaped. Once this combat ends, it'll fizzle.
Cool.
It'll be half hawk.
If you take full damage, like if you lose full HP for whatever the hawk's HP is, you shape back into yourself. So if you're flying up in the air, top of the cave, trying to pepper, like swoop in and stuff, and somebody hits you with a javelin or something while you're up in the air, you lose the HP, you are back in your normal self falling. You have a 17 AC because you're kind of small and hard to hit.
Dope.
60-foot fly speed. The ceiling's probably 30 feet high in this place.
You
Let's
could stay
see.
a hawk. That'd be cool.
You have a +5 to your attack. Your attacks do a 1d4 plus your strength.
All right.
Just general question, real quick.
Yeah.
The zombies, like everyone in the room, do they look like they're wearing any armor or weapons?
The one that was talking, the forge worker, is wearing armor. He does have, as he says this, he kind of reaches over and picks up a pretty long pole arm. The 3 zombies on the side of the wall actually all start picking up swords and maces and everything. The one beside him just picks up a pretty big hammer.
I'm gonna sit there, smoke my cigarette, look over at you, reach in my belt, or I'm gonna hand you exactly what you know I'm handing you, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna light that bitch, and I'm just gonna point at him. Go do your thing.
Okay.
Take cover.
I would like to. Let me see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
You have 60 feet, and what's dope, since you can fly, you can stay out of their melee range.
Yeah, and so the 2 in the top are probably 5-10 feet off the ground on a platform. Above
like
that is
25
another
feet.
20 feet
Yeah.
that you could go up. So on your way up there, you could get all the way above them, or all the way above any of them at the top of the ceiling, and be fine with your full
Okay.
movement.
Sweet.
Do it. Do it.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna
Explosions.
go ahead then and hover. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna hover right above them with
Small
the
circle.
bomb,
Melee bird.
and I'm just gonna be like, "Happy trails!" and drop that son of a bitch.
Right on top of him.
Trails.
Yep.
Roll a d20.
20. Now,
Oh!
Okay.
it's like
bird bomb.
my little bird face gives those guys the same exact look that Schwarzenegger gives the bad guy in True Lies when he shoots him with the missile through the building.
You're fired.
Roll a percentile. So
The
a
smoke will
d10 plus
make a-
the tens place d10. Do it twice and give me the better value.
Hold on. Say that again.
So roll your percentile. So it's the
That's the-
20, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yep. And
Yep.
then also the d10, which is just the single number with it.
Is it that one?
No. It looks just
no.
like the other one you have, but it doesn't have the
They
zeros.
look the exact same. So they're the exact same,
Yeah.
and then they just have different numbers on them.
Oh. Okay. I
Ooh.
think I got. I
They
think I
look
got
almost
it. That's
identical. Yep.
This
Yep.
one.
Yep.
Yep,
that
both
one.
of those. Roll them at the same time. Give me the number and then do it again.
The big number is 60, and the small one is 9.
Okay, so 69.
69, dude.
69 dudes. All right, and then what do I got to do?
Roll it
Do
again.
it again.
Do it again.
Stop
Give me-
blushing.
Give you
Go
true
for it.
advantage on this.
0, 0, and 5.
So 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't break when you drop it. It actually lands in between the two of them, and the pouch doesn't pour out or anything
Nice.
like that. Go ahead and roll 2d8.
Yep. 2d8.
And that is the diamond one with the 8 on it,
The
correct?
bonbons.
I'm covering my ears and hiding behind my shield at this point because it looks pretty bad.
Okay. I think I have the correct D8. Yes.
Roll them.
4 and 7.
Nice. 11.
Okay. So
Boom.
that's this on this guy, and
Ready for round 2?
this on this guy. This is actually going to get pushed off the platform. And where's that going? I'll go over there. Right here.
Was that a woman zombie? What was that?
Take
That was
another
just
one.
a zombie moving at a high rate of speed, hearing
So
the
that zombie
change in
gets blasted.
frequency.
Okay, yeah.
So, and I'll say that's a free action. Like that's your movement and a free action to drop it. That's fine. As when you drop it, you wait a second and it pops into this pretty big explosion. It's a small area, but like very much a medieval grenade. The zombie that was standing right beside it gets kind of thrown off the platform from the explosion, and the other guy is looking kind of back at Hutch, and you drop it right in between them, so he's looking at it, and you notice like after the explosion, the clear from the light, you kind of look at him, and he just kind of opens his eyes, and no effect on him at all. Like you don't see any kind of shrapnel in him, you don't see any kind of scorch. Like he's got some soot on him from the explosion, but outside of having like a little bit of black on it, he's fine.
Oh gosh, not good. I'm gonna stay way up in the air.
Stay right where you are. Okay.
Well, actually, no. Wait. How much movement do I have left?
Like another
roughly?
25, 30 feet.
You're with Hutch. You are currently
5, 10, 15, 25, yeah.
So you've
Right.
probably went, if you're at the ceiling, you've probably went like 30, 35 feet.
So
You probably have 15, 20 feet. You could
wanna
go
go-
down and attack and then make it back up just barely if you wanted to.
Shit. Yeah. Would I be able to? I want to know if I have enough movement to get down here, attack this dude, and then piece back over near Hutch.
5,
If you
10,
got down,
15,
if you
25,
swooped
30.
down,
Yeah.
so you could fold your wings in, swoop down, and then do your talons, and then take your movement, and then move back. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could swoop
You'd have
down.
enough to attack him still and get back.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
that warrant an
But then you
opportunity
wouldn't-
attack though? Because he's technically moving past him.
You wouldn't be
He's
in the air anymore. You'd be
Oh,
man.
on level with everybody else.
As long as I can get back to Hutch and get on his shoulder,
Okay. Yeah, you can do
or
that.
damn near close to it.
Aw, best friends.
Well, because I'm semi-protected by Hutch.
Aw.
In
Trying
your
to
small
help
form,
him.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could totally attack the zombie and then just kind of.
All right, that's what I want to do. I want to give this dude a haircut.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 2 attacks. D20 plus 5 on both.
Thrash.
Oh, 11.
Okay.
That's 6 plus 5.
That one hits, and the other.
14 plus 5, 19.
Nice.
Okay. Does they both hit? Go ahead and roll a D4 twice, plus whatever your strength is twice.
D4. That's going to be 2 plus 2 and 1 plus 2. So 7.
15.
Okay. You actually, so you come down, and since it's kind of been splayed out and is currently trying to get up, whenever you swoop in and take your talons and grab into it, you actually grab into its neck pretty tight, and you actually separate its head from its.
Just-
Like you're able to grab it, and just kind of.
Oh.
Whenever you
Like,
swoop
fuck
after
it.
grabbing it, it's just enough force for it to,
Yes!
I'm just like,
Yeah.
and it's gone.
That's so loud.
There's actually a pretty sickening pop as the head kind of comes off of the spinal cord.
Please tell me he is deceased again.
Yes, he's
Second.
no longer active, moving.
He flies
Alright.
over to me, drops the head in front of him, like, that's pretty fucking gross there,
Gross.
partner.
And I just kind of throw one foot claw talon in the air, and I'm like,
Isn't it that point where he lands on my shoulder and turns back to a human?
You're just holding him like a baby.
That'd be
I'm
really
just like
fun.
on his
Oh
shoulder.
shit!
All right, go
Bobby.
ahead, bro.
What's that?
Clove, it's my turn.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to sneak attack this fool with my bow. This fool here. the wing wit torture guy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the insight check.
Oh, good roll.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the insight check
Oh, insight check. I'm sorry, I rolled my
because
thing.
it's currently not engaged with anybody, so you would have to have the.
Well, she was hidden behind the
Yeah,
the
she
rocks
didn't know
before
I
we
was
went
there.
in, before they even saw her.
I thought I was hidden.
Because she was posted down below.
True,
That's
she
why
did,
we left her
she
there.
did roll a stealth. Let me look. Let me look at her stealth roll. Which was back here. So that's that. Okay, let me make adjustments here.
Do you want me to roll for stealth?
Nope, you were fine. This. No, not that.
I super attacked while you're peeing.
Super
Oh, it's
attack.
amazing. That's great.
Okay, so yeah, you would have your sneak attack. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Do.
I want to change that. I want that to be.
No, I roll that twice, right?
It's that, and
so
then
that's-
two sneak attack d6s.
for the damage, and then just 2d6s on their own.
Oop, oop, oop. Okay.
Dos
D6.
mas d6s. 6, 7, 8,
Or
9.
Okay, bueno.
6, 12, 11, 13, 14, 15 in total.
Okay, and that was with the bow, so that will be this much. Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
You actually catch it kind of. It's wearing chainmail, but you catch it kind of square in the chest, and it just punctures straight through it, and you see the arrow kind of bury itself up to the feathers, and it just kind of hunches over for a second, and it's like. It takes a second to kind of come back up.
I'm like, this son of a bitch is tough. Can I hide behind you, Hutch?
I mean, I guess so.
That's your action. Now you have your bonus action. You can use it to hide. You can use it to move, or you can use it to do the
Disengage.
insight check on the enemy to gain sneak
Oh.
attack permanently.
Oh, my bonus.
Might as well use the bonus. I mean, you haven't used it.
So I can do another sneak attack?
No, you were already hidden from the last fight, so you just jumped out. So you've only used your action and some movement. You still have bonus action and the rest of your movement.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I like to move it, move it.
I'd like to move it.
So from where you are as a rogue,
Should
you
I
can,
insightful fight?
Hell
this
yeah.
man?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna insightful fight this man.
Yeah, why not?
okay, go ahead and roll an insight check.
Incite that ass.
Incite that ass.
And it will be versus. So you have to beat a 12.
Come on.
Big
come
money,
on.
no whammy.
Oh, come on.
No!
Even with a +5?
That's
Malarkey.
so sad.
What happened?
Shenanigans.
That one.
I got hoodwinked.
You did. You
Don't
got-
currently have, but you can. I mean, you can try again every round.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I think. I don't remember.
Yeah, I can keep doing it. I can
'Cause
keep
it's-
moving it,
I think so.
because I like
That's
to.
fighting.
Well, Operation Human Shield, care
Yeah,
of
it lasts.
Carson Hutchinson.
Everybody hide behind Hutch. He has guns.
I do.
So for right now, you're not counted as hiding. You're no longer stealth. That would have taken your bonus. So
Is she
your
partial
bonus
cover
action-
though? Because she's hidden.
She is
behind me?
part.
Okay.
She's like 3/4 or half cover right
Okay.
now. So if anybody tries to range attack you, they would be less likely because they have to shoot past them. Yeah, with the bonus action as a rogue, you can either use it to move further and take the dash action, use your stealth to hide if you're covered or if you have partial cover, or you can use it as the inquisitive rogue to do the insight check, see if you get sneak attack from then on against that target.
Okay.
That would put
That's
it
my
to
turn then, friends.
Kisar.
Kisar wonders, do they have armor or just weapons?
The other three on the right side are just weapons.
Yeah,
The one in the
very good.
back is currently wearing like a chainmail shirt and small bracers, and like he's pretty decked out.
Kisar will move in 30 feet 10, 20. And then we'll cast Heat Metal
Ooh, on which one?
in a 60-foot area.
Shit.
Where? Around you?
No, hang on.
Like a 45.
I'm trying to drop it into the
My
the chat here.
friends.
Cool, I got it. That
Take 'em.
works.
I'll start it within 5 feet in front of me, and then it should cover everyone.
No, you only get to pick one thing that you can see. So it's 60 feet range, but you get to
Yes,
pick
and
one object.
Yes, and I choose metal weapons.
Right, but you get to pick one metal weapon.
Damn, that pizza's good.
I can't even read it.
Yeah, it won't let me read it. I click
Okay,
on it.
choose a manufactured metal object, such as a metal weapon or a suit of heavy or medium metal armor that you can see within range. You cause the object to glow
Mhm.
red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the
I-
object takes 2d8 fire damage.
And I cast Heat Metal on the white's armor.
Okay.
And he takes 2d8 fire damage.
And he cannot get out of the.
Oh, dang.
Is it a constant like burn?
Yes.
I can use my bonus, my action every turn to make it hit again.
Nice.
Okay, so any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage, so currently taking 6 fire damage. When you cast a spell, until the spell ends, you can use your bonus action to cause this damage again.
Oh, it's bonus.
If the creature is holding or wearing the object and takes the damage, the creature must succeed on a con save or drop the object only if it can. It's currently wearing the armor. It cannot
Yeah.
drop the armor, so it can't do
it's
that.
like a lockdown.
So real quick,
It has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn every time you activate it.
Oh wow.
so I cast it this round. Can I use my bonus action to hit it again?
Subsequent turns. So next turn you'd be able to do that.
Okay.
So take 6, and that's fire. Okay. So everybody kind of sees Kistar step up and is like, "Your armor is hot," and it starts to just glow. And at first, it's kind of a dull, faint glow, and then it starts to get yellow, and it's just like this really bright red glow. You see, as the white like it starts to kind of seep into its skin, and the skin starts to kind of burn off of it, and you just kind of.
He's like, oh man, my nip isn't warm.
Anything else that Kisar would like to do?
No, 30 feet of movement. That's it.
Okay. As this is kind of, it realizes that it can't get out of its armor because it's already started to kind of bubble into its skin. It just kind of walks to the edge of
That's
the
a
platform.
dope spell, man. That's good. I like that.
Hops down and then just kind of doesn't do it like a full charge, but like forcefully walks straight at Kisar. Donk. Me.
Bless you.
Bless
Where'd
you,
Where'd that come from?
Sarah.
He is
Oh.
really pissed off at Kisar. So it's going to take its pike and it kind of has it with both hands, and whenever it swings, it lets go with one hand and lets it go wide, and then it reaches out and tries to grab you with the other hand. So this is the weapon. 14 against your AC.
He's a miss, I believe. No, it's a 14.
Okay, so that hits. So,
Oh wait, did you do the disadvantage on the attack?
No, I did not. So it's actually a 12. Good call. Very good. Very good. Okay. Ignore that. That's not right. Whoa, what? No. Stop that. Okay, so then the other one reaches out, tries to grab you.
I'm in the hood now.
19.
Am I like acrobatics check, or is he just
No, it's like almost like a punch. It's an attack kind of thing.
okay?
It just wants to.
Yeah,
it's like a touch
he
spell.
has
It
me.
just wants to touch you.
I feel like
Okay.
I'm on a journey for that one.
It reaches
He
out
has
and
me.
kind of grabs your arm, and you're going to take 4 points of necrotic. And I think, yeah, it already put it on your character. Go ahead and make a con save. Okay, so you do save. So yeah, you just take the 4 points of necrotic damage. That puts it to Flynn.
I really can't do much of anything because I have no spell slots and
You have no
Your
ranged
arm's
weapons.
being held on with a zip tie.
right. I can use my staff, but last time I tried to go into battle, I completely ruptured my arm. Give me a second.
Do you have any throwable weapons?
His arm.
It's still attached at this point. Yeah. Can I throw my bow staff? Is that possible?
As an improvised weapon, sure.
Or can I, if I throw an arrow, would that work too, or no?
As an improvised weapon, sure.
Yeah. Okay, I
The
will
most
throw
damage
an
it
arrow.
would deal is 1d4. How far is that?
And I think those are at disadvantage too.
Yes, they would be.
Ugh.
That is 40 feet, so yeah, you would be at disadvantage.
Okay,
For
I'm gonna throw it. That's all I can do.
Okay.
All right. Rolling a 1d20, right?
Yep. -4 because you don't have training.
-4, that would be 16. -4 is 12.
12. That does not hit that one. Anything else you'd
Don't
like to do?
pick that up after the fight. You might need it later.
Let's see. He's undead, so my Toll of the Dead would not work
Why wouldn't it work?
because it's necrotic damage.
They,
And he's
they can
already-
still take necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, last time you tried it, they looked even better afterward, right?
Well, that was on a different creature.
That was
Right,
even
because he was immune.
Yeah,
Um,
it was the shady shadow.
He's sitting right there hearing you talk about him that way.
That shade.
I'm right
lord,
here.
That's a different person.
You see me, right?
Kisar does not like
Ryan
your phone
Fletcher is not
advice.
the Lord of Shade.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna try the Toll of the Dead.
You actually can't do that this turn.
A full action.
You actually use your action to throw the arrow. That counts as a full action.
Well, yeah, I don't have any offhand actions then.
But had you wanted to use the cantrip, cantrips are free spells. You get to use them infinite times.
That is the cantrip, isn't it? Toll of
Yes,
the Dead?
but you used your action to
It
throw
gotcha,
still
the
takes
arrow.
an action,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it doesn't cost anything.
Gotcha. Okay, so I guess my turn is over.
Yep.
I wish we could. Is there a way you can set it up so we can look at each other's character sheets?
I would like
No.
that.
No.
I cannot. Whenever somebody claims a character, that person and the DM are the only ones that can see the sheets.
Oh, weird.
See something. Perfect.
That's fine. It's fine.
I mean, at the beginning of each session, everybody could just put a screenshot of their character sheet
Yeah.
in the chat.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I was just curious.
Yeah, I can't do much.
Okay. That will put it to this guy, who
I'm sorry.
Yeah. closest
No.
target.
You click the combat tracker, it'll show you everybody.
Oh,
To
snap.
attack
Where's that?
Top
Kisar.
left. Little
Look at
button.
these features.
13 does not hit.
It's
That's all that one gets to do. It actually walked up with a sword. It's just
Ah!
like
I'm gonna learn you good.
Get off
this
my lawn.
one.
You took
Same.
my job.
You
Actually, this one
whippersnappers.
comes up and about there. He kind of tries to poke through. It's got a pretty long pipe.
Goodness gracious,
poke ya.
Kisar.
Kisar is fine.
Good gravy.
bad. Another 13 also misses. That's a
Good
touch.
Oh man. how hey, Kisar, how you feeling, man?
Oh, Kisar is fine. Don't worry.
Are you sure about that? Because I reckon you might be feeling a lot worse here in about a minute.
Perhaps, but that is it. This is now.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what Hutch is gonna do. Oh man, I don't know if I want to do that or not. Actually,
Do not thunder wave, Kisar.
how did you know? I was basically gonna use Thunder Crash.
He's a figure.
I look at him. He's just like, no, please no.
It will take forever for Kisar to comb his hair.
All right. Let me see this real quick. All right, I'm gonna go. Right here.
Mhm.
Or do I want to do this another way?
Wait, Andronicus, didn't you land on his shoulder?
Yes.
All right. So
So
first,
I'm
what I'm gonna do right off the bat is from the back side, from we're back here. I'll control him. I'll look at him, take it back, drag him my cigarette, and I flick it towards the white. My eyes roll back in my head.
Mhm.
I don't like you so much. You shouldn't be hurting my friends. Hexed.
Okay. Can you post that for me?
Yep.
I like the finger snap. I hope your character really does that.
It is because there's no save on it. It's really rad.
Yeah.
But it's much more of West Side Story.
It's time for a rumble.
Don't do that.
Necromancer Bard.
You're gonna get hexed.
Walking with a bunch of zombies and skeletons.
Why does it never work when I do that? There it goes.
Now,
There it goes,
if he's a Necromancer Bard, he clearly would break out into Thriller.
bud.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
true.
But that's like the walk up is the.
No, fair enough, fair enough.
And
All
then they
right,
break in.
and I am going to give him disadvantage on
6.
Deception.
deception checks.
I'll tell you why. Because whenever she tries to insight him for her sneak attack bonus, it's a counter versus his deception.
Oh, wisdom.
Hey, I'm the bird, man.
That's
Yeah.
disadvantage
So yeah,
on
chosen
ability.
ability it'd be wisdom.
Yeah,
No, it'd be charisma.
but what is your
Oh, yeah.
what is your fire thingy roll against on him, Shady?
God, but he can't take off his
He
armor.
can't take
Right.
off his armor. He'd have to spend like
Like,
5-10 minutes
saving-
taking off his armor.
I'll give him
saving-
disadvantage on the wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, because saving against the con just means he would take off his armor. He can't physically take off his armor. It doesn't negate damage.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give
So
him
wisdom
disadvantage
would be
on that.
spells, but not her deception check thing.
So it doesn't work against it.
No, because that's based on his charisma.
Yeah, charisma. Sorry.
Because it's deception. Wisdom would give him disadvantage on saves against most everybody's spells. Charisma would give him disadvantage versus her insight to get her sneak attack.
I'm actually gonna use wisdom. I'll use
Okay.
wisdom, and the reason being because I'm about to pair it with something, and I'm gonna get right there. And little Birdman's on top of me.
It's really bright.
Go here.
Oh, it's a bonus action.
We're just
Dang.
trying to
Yeah,
avoid-
and I still have a full action.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that was my action for Hex, right? Or is Hex bonus action?
Bonus action.
It's a bonus.
Okay. So then I'm gonna not do that part, and then from here I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fire with my action with my pistol at the dude that I just hexed.
Okay. You're shooting at the
Gonna
white.
hex.
Yep, at the white. And I think
So
if
you'll
I
do-
hit, it's an additional, like I get a
You get an
Plus
additional
D6 on top.
D6 of
Mhm.
necrotic
D6
damage.
necrotic.
Yep.
Yes.
rolling to hit with a 13, 17, 19 to hit.
Does hit.
That's a D10. Ooh. So 8 plus 4 for the base damage. 8
Okay.
plus 5, I'm sorry, I apologize. So 13. And now I'm rolling my
Okay.
D6.
Okay.
plus another 4. That guy just got rocked.
So you fire off you're like snap, and then you pop. The bullet kind of goes in, hits him square, and right beside where the crossbow bolt's sticking through his armor. You see like the armor kind of just ripple and everything. The whole body just kind of, he kind of sinks back. He almost falls down completely. He does stand back up, and whenever he stands up, you see the necrotic damage kind of ripple through him at that point, and you kind of winces a little bit, but he doesn't take much from it. After he takes the damage, he kind of looks at you and kind of glances around, sees how many of his allies are left, and he goes, "To me, to me."
Full of Tron Force.
As
Don't
he
joke
says
about
this,
that with Ketar standing right here.
Flynn, behind you, you hear from the body shot behind you, you hear stuff start moving.
Oh, I just burned a spell slot.
Oh.
Whoa. Wait. That fires at 3rd level. Hang on. Cast a spell, a slot of 3rd level or higher. You can maintain your concentration spell up to 8 hours. Okay. All right. So instead of being all right, it's just good up for 8 hours. That's fine.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's
which
not one.
ones
It
these
just gives
are.
you longer on the spell.
Yeah, that's what I was just reading.
3, 6, and 15. So this one.
So, like, theoretically, if we take a hostage, you can keep him hexed and keep it going for 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm marking off my spell slot. Oh, actually, it's level 2 anyway, so it doesn't matter. Pretty sure that's right. I'm pulling my peak. Pretty sure it's level 2.
And I will also. No, not that. Come on, Fantasy Grounds. Go. Working on it.
I really need to tab these out.
On this one. And that one? Nope. One more, and I don't see it. That one. Stop. Thing. Whatever. No. Fantasy
Yeah,
Grounds
it's a
being kinda
2nd
weird.
level. I was right. That's good. That's fine.
In quarantine.
How long does this spell last for?
And as he says this is a reaction. He's
Up to
going
an hour.
to
All right.
withdraw and try to pull away. Kisar, you can go ahead and take an opportunity attack if you would like to react.
Okay. I will, but my question is, can I also burn a Bardic Inspiration and hit it with Psychic Blades?
If you want to burn one, yes. That will leave you with, I believe, 1 left.
Nope, never mind.
That does not hit.
Wait, actually, plus 5?
Does not hit.
Okay.
How does that look here? Psychic Blades. I think it's when you hit, you get to choose.
Yeah, I have to hit. I have to hit and then
Yeah,
do
when
it.
you hit, you can choose. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you still have your 2. Okay. So yeah, you go to reach out and take a hit on him, and as he's moving away, and it kind of skates down the back of his armor. That puts it to
Probably that last zombie.
This guy.
Zombie 13.
So this guy kind of shows up and walks in.
Like, do these guys even get paid because they're just Zombie 13 and not like Bill the Zombie?
This guy's gonna walk up, and he also, like, he's picked up just a little war hammer, just a one-handed little war hammer. Gonna take an attack at you. 17.
It's a hit.
Okay. 5 damage. As you're kind of trying to hit the guys he's running away, this other dude comes up behind you and just catches you in your blind spot. You get a little cut on you. It's just like, eh. Oh, that's that doesn't.
Oh no, I
What?
got it.
Oh my side. Oh, it tickles. Oh, it doesn't feel great.
Those facial expressions I don't know about those.
It hurts so bad.
Pleasure / pain?
Puts it back to Andronicus.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, that's oh god.
Okay.
Is he human?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh my God.
What's up, little buddy?
I don't have anything to attack with, but I do have some sweet talons. So if you have anything for me to, maybe carry.
I don't have any more bombs, but you had one. Where does all of his equipment go when that happens?
It fuses into him.
Can he use them?
Nope.
No.
Just like wall check.
Well, I mean, I reckon that guy's running away because he's scared. Why don't you just go grab his ass?
Had he known about what was going to happen and used it, and whenever he uses it, he has the option to drop his items
Mhm.
or to have it, instead of fusing into part of his body, have it be on his body. But with him being a
Hey.
hog, it fuses into him. And without him
Kesar thinks that everyone has one, don't they?
I used
but
mine.
it would take it would take part of
Now-
that person's turn for them to split out, activate it, and then give it to him.
Yeah. So the guy who's in charge of this little squad, it looks like is the right torturer.
Yep.
Is that correct?
The white torture, yeah.
Yeah, and he's trying to deuce out.
He's trying to deuce out.
Go catch him.
Am I able to hold somebody or drag them? If I,
No, he's a
Catch
small
him?
creature.
yeah.
Yeah, you would be considered a small creature. You could try. I mean, he's only one size larger, but it would be at disadvantage, and it would be with your strength versus his strength.
Ooh, that's tough.
Well,
Mhm.
do you think he's down low enough to where you could kill him? Because he's in the red.
I
Also
mean,
possible.
there is a possibility.
But
Let
if
me
you
see.
do it and you don't drop him, I think you're out of movement.
Hey.
Or no, you have like 20 feet.
Kesar yells out, just throw him down until Kesar can hit him with fire again.
So he'd have 10 feet of movement left, but then he'd be at eye level
Yeah.
in melee.
Yeah.
But dropping out of that shape though might help you.
If
Yeah,
you
but
do
what-
if you lose your hawk HP, you do drop out of wild check.
Mhm.
Oh, that's pretty dope, actually.
Mhm.
All right, yeah. Fuck it. Balls to the walls. We're going into. we're going into. Yeah.
Birds don't have balls.
Angry birds.
Parker, come on, motherfucker!
Okay.
Yeah, this-
If you're wanting to attack, go ahead and roll the 2d20s plus 5.
Your arms look crazy.
We're gonna have a 13. That's 8 plus 5, and a 22, a 17 plus 5.
One hits, one does not.
The
Go ahead and
18
roll
didn't
damage
hit.
on
The
one.
13 plus 5?
Oh, 13 plus 5. Sorry. Yes, they both hit.
Okay.
And then
I thought it was the 13
He
total. I
didn't
thought it was
put
an
the
8 plus
5.
5.
No.
No, I
What?
thought it was an 8 plus 5.
it was an 8 plus
Oh,
5.
you thought you said
Yeah.
13 plus 5, you
No,
dingus.
well, I said 13, but then I said it was 8 plus 5.
Oh, okay,
So yeah.
so only the one hit.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
that one does not hit. The other one does hit.
So what am I? And I need to roll 1d4.
1d4 plus your strength.
3.
Yeah, you kind of dig, you come over and like he kind of swats at you, and so you don't even take one of the attacks, but you do kind of scratch at his arm with one of your claws, and it digs in a little bit, and you can see that you like tore out a little piece of flesh, and you have it kind of, you're holding this little piece of flesh, but it doesn't really seem to do much to him.
There's no kind of bonus action for Birdman, is there?
There's not.
Can you poop on his head?
Yeah. Can I aggressively shit on him?
Poop in his eye, and then he can't see. He can't see if you poop in his eyes.
Allow it, allow it, allow it.
Poop, poop.
I'm afraid to impose any kind of effect on him from it. It would take a full action of focus
Yeah.
and kind of
To
concentration.
push the
Very
turd out.
Cool movement.
100.
You'd have to move past him to be able to kind of leave it behind you and
But he's
throw it
got
into him.
strong movement inside of him.
I mean, I got 10 feet left. I can get ahead of him. You know what I'm saying?
If you
And
want to go for it, go
Get
for it.
behind
All right.
Just
Can it deal
flap,
100?
flap in his
100
aggressively flap in his face with your wings.
Can it roll 100 on holy damage?
Are you going? Are you going past or are you going up?
uh,
I have the best
so
ideas.
right now, am I roughly at his head level, like head height?
Yes,
Or
right now.
arm-
So whenever you took off from Hutch's shoulder, you just kind of straight to him because it was the easiest form of movement.
So
for
I'm
the attack.
roughly 5-6 feet off the ground, I would assume.
Right. You have about
And-
10 more feet of movement where you could move up or past or.
What would be my threshold? Let's say if I hover upward
Mhm.
another 5 feet, so that's roughly 10 to 12 feet off the ground.
Mhm.
If he were to attack me in retaliation or, at a later point, if I turn into my former self, is that going to be far enough that it's going to hurt me as fall damage?
What?
10
Bludgeoning
feet, yeah,
damage
10 feet
on
is
him.
fall damage.
What if it's below 10 feet?
Without your character actually knowing when it's going to wear off or knowing that, hey, if I get hurt bad enough, I'm going to shape back. Your character wouldn't have that kind of knowledge. You will be surprised that you're back into your normal self and falling. So you
Okay.
would take some fall damage. It wouldn't be much, but it would be some.
Okay.
Well, it probably wouldn't be much.
Well,
you're, like,
I'm going
40 feet in the
to
air.
stay as close to the ground while being able to try an attempt to shit in his eye.
Okay. So we'll say that you, like, after you come in and you claw and he kind of swats you off, you just try to fly past him and you go past him. So we'll put you over here. Are you wanting to fly past him and out of range or fly past him and still be in range?
Slightly out of range.
Okay. So I'll put you over about
He's
there.
gonna shit in his
Yeah.
eye.
That way- yeah, because that
roll-
way, if I fall or, when I come to back to my original shape, I want to be able to ready myself. So.
Roll a percentile.
Okay.
How powerful is your poop?
So that, once again, to make
Those
myself.
weird D10s,
Sure.
yeah.
Okay, I got one with like 90 on. Okay, got
There you go.
that. And then what else gets rolled with that?
The single.
The other
so
D10.
the one that looks just like it, but is single digits.
Okay. Got it. Okay, got it. 72.
So as you're flying, you squeeze as hard as you can, and just like you're not quite used to the muscles of this thing. So when you squeeze, it's like no, and you just kind of fly past him. Like you feel like you're trying to move something, but you can't tell what you're squeezing.
At least a fart.
Roll medicine to see if you even know what a cloaca is.
I mean, I could.
So he's as he kind of swats you off, and then as you fly past, he kind of takes a swipe, tries to hit you. Let's see. 14 does not hit. Who's he attacking there? Oh, he's attacking himself. That's weird.
You missed because I'm agile, you shit.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Stick my bird tongue out.
Goes to Clove.
What is that?
Fireworks.
Probably.
Oh,
Hopefully.
It
Yeah,
sounds
that
like
definitely
fireworks.
sounds like
Hey,
fireworks.
Clove, try to finish that sumbitch off. He don't look like he's doing so hot.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna
Did he ever? He was a dead person.
But now he's like more dead. Right? I mean, I was dead, but I'm alive, but I'm still dead.
sorry.
He does not look in good shape.
Look what it's doing. I'm trying to zoom in here. Come on, come
Eh,
on. Frank.
I'm thinking that perhaps we need to start watching Hutch. There's too many dead things. He might turn. I'm fighting for the wrong side. Damn it.
Is such undead or re-alive?
Mm.
That's the real question.
Nail that sumbitch with that bow.
Yes. Sorry, I was letting you.
So you're currently not hidden. You're
Oh, yeah.
also he's currently not engaged with anybody per se because
Oh, I
you-
thought
you
you
wouldn't
counted.
have-
I guess you don't count.
you wouldn't have your sneak attack currently.
I'm gonna
Inquisitive,
insightful
yeah.
fight.
Yes! Roll off,
Go
roll
ahead
off. And I
and
gave him a hit
roll
wisdom on
that.
him, so he gets the disadvantage,
Roll
right?
out.
Oh, no, it's his charisma. Right.
You
Hit
got
it
it.
hard. Strike true.
You have to beat a 13.
Come on.
I roll my wisdom. Roll wisdom, friend. Come on, friend. Come on, friend.
It might actually be more than just wisdom.
Yes!
Yeah.
You'll want to be sure to use your skill page, not the wisdom itself, because you actually have double
Tybo.
proficiency in wisdom or
Oh, yeah.
insight, because you have expertise in insight.
I did it wrong.
Well, no.
So it
remember
would have been a
how
plus
you can
5
roll
instead
from
of
your
a plus 1.
skills?
Yeah.
You want to roll from your skills because you get pluses on those.
Oh, I've been messing this up the whole time.
So it actually would have been a plus. It would have been
24.
a 23
I
total.
wonder how many rolls I messed up that way.
Still fine because it still succeeds, but yeah, you have sneak attack damage now if you attack it
Get it.
until into combat, pretty much.
Okay,
For
so now I
full
use my
minute.
bow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Okay, let's bow. Let's tie bow.
roll to attack.
Oh, come on, friend.
That does not hit.
Leave it to me.
At least you didn't roll on that one and shoot the bird.
Yeah. You guys would be having rotisserie chicken.
5.
With the
Okay.
distance and everything else, you can't. You're expecting it to kind of turn soon, but whenever it takes a swipe, it doesn't. At Andronicus in his bird shape, you kind of line up the shot and shoot about the same time, and instead of him taking another step like you were anticipating, it kind of just sails right in front of him.
Ah.
Damn it.
Okay. Well.
But now you have that for the rest of combat against him. You have the insightful fighting, so you always have sneak attack against him now.
That's awesome.
So now I have my movement.
Yes.
I want to seek cover. How far can I go here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Doesn't quite get me around where I want to go.
What?
That's Jack. I'm just gonna dive behind Hutch. I can't get to this outcropping, and I don't want to go backwards, and I can't reach anybody. Sorry,
So
Hutch.
you have partial cover behind Hutch.
Cool.
That'll put it to Kisar, who is being set upon by somewhat armed zombies.
Just finish that asshole.
Kisar will first off bonus action heat metal against the white.
Okay, go ahead and roll some damage.
Boom.
Is it a D8 or was it D6s? So that was because I don't remember. It's up here somewhere.
I'm pretty sure it is D8s,
It
but
is
I will
D8s.
check.
Wow.
Yes.
Thought it was D6s. Look at you. Okay. And that's fire damage.
Yes.
Okay. You kind of see what's going on, and see Andronicus and Clove both kind of miss it, and you're like, "You're not getting away." And you trigger the magic again, and you watch as the metal starts heating up more and again, and it eats into the flesh more, and you see it just kind of, and the metal on it just kind of seeps into its skin until it just falls over.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Kill
Now
that.
Kisar will attack one of the two zombies right in front of him.
Whichever one you can pick.
We will go zombie 3 because he started the dance.
Zombie. Okay.
Finish that dance.
Did he have a hat? No.
We should buy you a drink.
Dirt.
First.
That does hit.
It is a 1d8 plus 3. 10 points of damage.
Yeah, that one falls out. Like you get a good clean hit on it, and it just succumbs to the damage. Like it just pretty much stops functioning as soon as you touch it.
Kisar will look over his corner. Kisar, is it great? Is it not?
I clap my little bird wings.
Only because I knocked that guy for like 23 damage.
Anything else like Kisar would like to do? While he is in the dance.
No, Kisara will stand here because he does not want to get hit running away.
Fun, fun,
So
fun.
he's not gonna regard. So let's see. This guy comes in. It's about there. And that's his turn. It's up to there. And this one is going to take a swipe at Flynn.
No
11. Wait. Okay. For that one. This one's going to do the same thing.
I'm screaming like a crazy woman right now because my arm hurts already and these guys are nuts. No hit.
No hit.
In my head, he's like literally pulled as much of himself inside his armor. He's just ducking down.
Yeah.
This one too.
No hit.
Damn.
No hit. Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and move you back 5 feet to say that while this was going on, you were just like, ah, ah, ah. And you're able to skirt away from them just a little bit while they were pursuing. Puts it to Flynn, actually. That kind of works out perfect.
I screamed to the team, zombies from the rear!
Oh, shoot.
Do I?
My dice for hiding them.
Damn.
There's
So,
we're cornered,
yes,
friends.
yes, I do. I'm using my grenade and the matches that I got from the guy.
Okay, that'll be your full action. Let's see. So you're going to just kind of thunk in front of you.
Pretty much.
Where are you going to put it? Like, where are you? How many squares away from you are you trying to toss it?
Can I move back one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can move
Okay.
it where you do it.
What are the grenades improvised? It's 10 feet, right?
No, I actually posted the grenade stuff.
It is. I have it right here. It's 2d8. 5 feet damage is max damage. Other than that, it drops after the 5 feet. So it's got to be within 5 feet for max.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, so I can throw it from here, right?
Yes.
Okay, I am throwing.
I don't
the
know where to
grenade.
get the chat.
Where are you going to put it?
Can I put it just right here at the feet of zombie number 18?
Okay, so kind of put it on him, right in the middle of everybody. Okay.
Pretty much.
Roll a percentile.
DM,
Yes.
we cannot find the chat.
If you click on the very top on home on Discord,
Yep.
and then it'll be the direct message. It's up above
There you go.
just a little bit. Like it's not up very far at all. It's on
Yeah, scroll
May
up.
22nd.
Scroll up on that same page you're at.
Oh, up here?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I
Roll
can
it.
do this. I don't even have to look over there. That's way better.
Roll a D100. Roll me a percentile.
So just a percentile, right?
Both that and the D10, but yes.
Yeah, where does that sound?
What's that? Makeshift gunpowder. Here.
That would be a 900.
So 9 total. Okay. Go ahead. Actually, as you pull out this grenade, you light it. It's this leather pouch that's been filled with gunpowder and has a little wick in it and it's been kind of sealed off and tied. You go to toss it and you kind of chunk it at this zombie's feet. When it hits, it kind of hits him in the chest, and you visibly see the gunpowder and everything start pouring out of it, and the wick falls off on its own.
It was a
Cool.
dud.
These have a 20% chance to break when thrown.
Cool. Well, technically, wouldn't the gunpowder light if the wick was already lit? Or is it just a dud?
It's a. They have a 20% chance to break. It broke.
Okay, cool.
Plus, even if it did light, it's now everywhere instead of a condensed
Yep,
ball.
it would
Instead
just-
of it being a ball of gunpowder that can combust and go pop, it's now a pool, like a pile of gunpowder that's just going to sunk. It's
Cool.
just kind of fizzle and then
I
flash,
am
but not really pop.
running back here, and my turn is over.
It's like the difference between a firecracker and the snakes.
In
Effectively, it
effect.
turned into a snake.
Yep.
Like it's gonna pop and it's gonna be bright, but it's not gonna be any kind of explosion because it's able to spread out, and whenever it falls, it just kind of spreads out on the ground.
Cool.
Okay. Puts it to this guy who also too.
There's a lot of
About
zombies.
there. There we go. There is. Which one is this? This one is this one. Okay. So he's gonna make an attack on Kisar with the pike. A 12. Does not hit. Okay. It puts it to Hutch.
Hey, it's me.
Hey.
Hey, boy, hey.
Kisar points at the wall of zombies coming to him. You thunder wave those. Those over there.
Oh, now I can use it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. But I'm not gonna. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna. All right, so I'm gonna actually, boom, and look over Kisar. I was like, I'm just messing with you. Eyes roll back and head shatter.
Okay. Where?
Right, 10-foot radius from. I drop that right here, right, basically on zombie 23. That should hit.
On in the middle. Okay. On
Yeah,
him
and it's
directly.
10-foot radius, so it should hit pretty much everything.
That'll hit those three. The
If
one
I
in the
drop
back won't
then
be
behind, if I hit two behind him by one square, will the other guy get hit?
That should hit everybody. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll
Put it
just
right
go ahead and
behind
do it
him.
there. All right, let me go ahead and pull up.
Pretty much what you're saying is you want to hit all four of them.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. There is a spot in there where you can hit all four of them.
There you go. That's the move, my guy.
Shatter. Sudden loud noise painfully erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature, 10-foot radius, must take a con save. Okay. Oh boy. 6, 23, 7, and 28. What's the con save on these guys? This would be... I can't tell. So +3. What's your DC?
14.
So that one makes, let's say that's the one in the front. And then on 23, 7, and then 28. So 23. That one makes 7. +3.
That's a
that one does
fail.
not. And the one in the back. +3. That one
Also
also fails. So
failed.
2 fails. The front 2 save. The back 2 fail.
All right, so damage. Where is it?
3d8 thunder?
3d8.
Or half on a success.
Yep, so half. 2's gonna take full, 2 gonna take half.
Hmm.
2d8s. Out of 10. Making sure I'm rolling the right die.
In the Ocho. Sorry, I need to watch the
Yeah,
movie.
you're good,
It's been
you're
too long. These are all the new guys. No, that one's not the new guy.
9.
Okay, so that one takes this
So it'll be
much.
9, 9, and 4, and 4.
And then these three, actually. 23, 7, and 28. 6, 23, and 7. You watch as the back three just their body stops holding them together, and they just kind of shatter into different body parts and pieces as they fall to the ground. The front one takes some damage, but doesn't seem to be in too bad of shape.
That's my action. I don't know what else I want to do.
Did your bonus action move your hex?
I haven't yet, but he's gone, so it moves on its own.
Does it?
Yeah,
That was different from.
I'm trying.
his?
Let me make sure, because I want to make sure it's not if I kill it or not.
that
If
was
the
the-
target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a
subsequent.
subsequent turn. So I'm gonna move. So I'll move the hex to the, I guess the one next to it, and I'll just roll the additional d6 for damage, and I'll just end my turn after that.
Yeah, okay, that works.
Well, that was a 6, but that was way out of roll.
Cleaning them up.
That's another 5.
5, okay.
Yeah.
And that is what kind of damage?
Necrotic.
Okay. So yeah, as the hex is moved before the shatter goes off, you see that this thing is like takes the thunder damage, and then the damage from the shatter, and then it also, you see after the shatter goes off, it goes, and it has a really hard time standing back up. It's looking pretty rough.
That is, and I'm just gonna go ahead and move up here, and that's gonna be
Okay.
Hutch's go.
Let's do this guy,
You guys are on your
Dude.
own. FYI, I have no
Cool.
more spells.
dude with a little warhammer, going to attack Isar. 19 to hit. Does hit. Okay. Dang it. Do what I want it to do. Kisar's going to take another 8 points of damage. As Kisar's doing the dance and trying to stay at it and dodging all these attacks from as these multiple zombies come in, a couple of attacks get through, and he gets hit with a war club a couple of times, and just Kisar, you're looking pretty beat up. That puts it back to the top, adding Dronicus. Also, no, that's a bit. Actually, you don't have any kind of dark vision. That would be about as far as you could see, because the light from the forge wouldn't make it around the corner very far.
That's all right. I'm flying back into the fight. Gonna try to claw the shit out of this guy, and then afterwards, I'll probably take off another 10 feet or so.
Okay, go ahead and roll the 2 attacks. Meow, meow,
Let's see.
meow.
Dude, Hex is rad, man. It's a nice
Pretty neat.
bonus.
It's pretty neat.
I was gonna, hey, that's pretty neat. I was gonna stack it with something, but I'm saving it for later because it's gonna be kind of fucked up when I do it. It's gonna be a good
That's
one though.
So I got and it's +5, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
13 plus 5, 18. Natural 20 plus 5, 25.
Okay, so the first one will be a hit. The second one will be a critical. So go ahead and roll the first one's damage. It's a D4 plus your strength.
That is going to be a 4 plus 2, 6.
Okay. And the second one is going to be a D4 plus your strength plus 4.
2 plus 2 is 4, plus 4 is 8.
Okay.
Was it dead after the first hit?
No.
No? Cool.
But the second hit, yeah, you're as you come back around behind it, you do the same. Like you're like, oh, I did this before. And you like come at its
This
face,
one's
and you,
standing
like,
up
you
now.
grab it. You put your toe talons like in the back, right beside its spine, and the other two kind of wrap around, and you woof as hard as you can, and it again.
You got everybody in the party's just like, holy shit!
This
he's
guy's,
ripping
I'm just like,
his head off.
Fran, what the hell is wrong with you? Popping
Like,
heads like they're pimples, man. I don't know about that.
With your toe talons, you're actually able to find the separation between the vertebrae and just kind of.
You should stay a hawk.
Right? I'm just marking fools with the hawk powers.
I don't know that it's the amount of damage he's doing; it's just when he's doing.
Yeah,
the damage.
he's cleanup crew.
Right.
He's
Right,
cleanup
right.
crew.
I'm like, this guy's ready to go. All right, here we go. Popping tops.
All right.
And yeah, so I retreat back towards Hutch a little bit.
Okay.
And yeah, that'll
Okay.
be the end of it.
That'll put it to Clove.
Short and sweet.
Do this.
Oh, Clove's making tea. Here, I'm gonna switch over and take over
Oh, I'm
tea.
just gonna dump water and then I'm coming right over. I know what I'm doing.
She's dumping water. She's coming quick.
I'm using my sneak attack
And
with
quiz.
the bow and arrow.
Okay.
No, I can just straight up sneak attack, Andy.
Oh shit!
No,
Because
that
he's
guy
a-
that you hit was
No,
dead.
that guy's dead.
He's gone.
He's dead.
The guy.
one. The one beside Kisar, you can because
Yeah,
he's
you can
engaged
roll
in
for
melee.
it. Yeah, but you can roll for it.
You don't even have to roll for it.
I
You
would
can
get
just
sneak
you
attack
could
because they're within.
yes. It would be sneak. You would have sneak attack against it because they are engaged in melee with one of your
Because
allies.
Kitar is fighting.
Yeah, he doesn't. She doesn't have to roll.
Right.
Yeah.
Really? That
Right.
thing affects everything?
Yeah, because
No. So
engaged.
her
Because I'm
insightful
fighting the one
fighting,
she's shooting at.
Right. I
Right.
know.
Yeah, her insightful fighting is only for the one that she targets.
Okay, so
With
she
it.
has to roll for the
Right.
damage.
But
Okay, I
because
got
this
you.
one is engaged,
gotcha.
she doesn't have to.
Cool.
That 8 does hit.
Nice.
Oh, okay, that's good. And then my damage.
And then 2 mo.
Okay, so that's 10,
fucking dead.
12,
18.
18.
You're like, stop hitting it, Clove, and I'm like, ooh,
No! I will kill it till it dies.
So
No,
you
continue to hit it as much as you like.
your aim today is just on point. Like it just drills it dead center, and it does the same thing. It kind of hunches over, and it actually takes. Sorry, if you want to, you can go ahead and make an opportunity attack because it's going to actually take a step back from the damage. As it staggers. 9 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Another 5. Kitar takes a swipe at it as it's falling backwards from this impact, and
It's
gets a
another
good
8.
he gets a good cut along its backside, but it looks like it's about to fall over, like it's barely able to move.
It was 8 total.
Yes, it's barely able to move, but it's still up. Just like it's still up. You see, it starts to kind of regain its footing and stand back up and get ready for an attack. Anything else Khalov would like to do? Still have your bonus and your movement on this turn. Ridiculous.
I'm trying to get this darn thing to zoom in the right place. So, is there anything in the corner? Can I just look at yours? Okay. You won't show me the
3
corner.
more. There's 3 more coming from the south
Like down here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's good.
from the body shop.
I'm gonna use my bonus insightful fighting on one of these 3 fools.
Okay.
Let's go for zombie 11. I have the best eyesight on them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your insight.
Ooh.
Not
I
wisdom,
remembered
your
this
insight.
time.
Yeah.
Insight. I remembered this time.
Yeah.
Boom, friends, come on.
Yeah.
Pow!
Okay. So you do have your insightful fighting against number 11.
Nice.
Oh, wait. Oh, nope, never mind. That's fine.
Hmm?
I was literally thinking out loud.
Dang it, I did that again.
Why do I keep rolling 2s?
What was that for?
My attack.
You already attacked.
Yeah, you now have in the insightful fighting next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, next turn.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Because you used your abilities
fine.
and your
I
stuff.
got excited.
I'm here to fuck everything up.
I wanna shoot everything.
Any movement or anything you want to do?
God, I wish this thing would let me see this corner.
Do
I'm gonna zoom
you
all the way out like crazy. And
want
then
the
zoom.
mouse?
There we go. No, because it does the same thing. I am going to. I guess I'll just. I did my bonus action. I just have movement. I'll just stay where I am.
Okay.
Who's with me?
To Kisar.
Kizaru, move forward and attack the zombie in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna start with you.
Thank you.
Does hit.
For 11 points of damage.
Okay. You're able to follow it up as it's kind of trying to regain its footing, and you stand back up and you just kind of walk up to it and hit it again, and it goes down. It stops moving once you hit it again.
Okay, Kisar is now going to. You know, that one hurt. I'm not gonna lie. Kisar needs to sit down.
There being nothing around, you do see the zombies off in the distance, and the adrenaline starts to kind of fade a little, and you're starting to. Oh,
I'm
your ribs on both sides are starting to hurt where you took the impacts.
Kitar will swap to his hand crossbow for future fighting.
Okay.
And that is it.
These guys. There.
It smells so good.
They walk in, they all get about there. That's all they can do. Puts it to Flynn.
Cool. I will.
Can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Hello?
I think you're back.
Is that better?
There you go.
Okay. Well, I have no spell slot. Fuck, I guess Mending Sinews. Is that a spell? Is
Look
that
at your
considered a
character
spell?
sheet.
I'm not sure.
It's a feature.
Then it's not a spell.
Okay.
All right, heal any number of creatures within 60 feet of you for your battle medic level +1 your wisdom.
I believe you did that at the end, or before you took the short rest last time.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's a once per long rest.
I will move to the back, and that is my turn.
Welcome to a healer.
To Hutch.
Bonus action, since that thing's dead, I'm gonna move Hex again.
Okay.
Put it on zombie number 10.
Okay.
So that means I marked it with that one with Hex, and that means the one to the right of me is the one that's marked with her insightful, right?
The one on the bottom right is her insightful, yes.
Okay. I mean, that doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and move here. 5, 10, 15, 25-ish. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot that dude. Let me pull up my character sheet real quick. Because, all right. 6 + 1 is 7. +4, 11. +2, 13. I'm counting my shield. I'm doing the math in my head. It's not bullshit. So
Okay.
yeah,
Plus,
because my shield
one.
plus my proficiency.
Gives
You
you
know,
one.
yeah,
Plus proficiency.
yeah. I'm
Okay.
doing the math as I'm going through.
13 total.
Yeah.
Okay. That hits.
Cool.
It's like, wait, what? That's
Yeah.
just... Huh? How do you have that many? What?
Well, because I'm all buffed out right now because I hexed him and then I got the shield bonus too that gives me the +1. All right,
So you
so
got +1 from the shield, +1
Yep.
from your weapon, plus your charisma stat, plus
my
your dice
proficiency.
roll, plus your proficiency. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, welcome to Warlock life, man. Now try doing that and keeping track of spells at the same time. Luckily, I'm out. Is it a D10? I'm rolling a D8. That's not right. That's the one I want. Right, it's a D10. I want to make sure I'm not. Yep, cool. All right, here we go.
+1 plus charisma.
All right, so 4 + 4, so that's 8. Plus my weapon is 10.
+1.
Plus,
+1.
so it's 11 plus now my D6 because it's hexed.
No. It should be 9, right?
4 and 4. So charisma modifier 4, dice roll 4, and +1, so 9. And then plus whatever this is.
D6. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Plus another 2.
okay. That one. You can't tell if it's because they're from the body shop and they're just not ready to be in use yet, or if it's just because that it's just a good hit, but it just immediately stops moving as you shoot it.
All right, and then so that guy's toast. I'm gonna then come over to Kisar and just kind of like stand next to him while he's sitting on the ground.
puts it back to Andronicus, who is still a bird.
Still a bird man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. Am I too far from these guys? How do I check distance again?
Control left click will target, and it will show you the distance. You are 35 feet from that one and 40 feet from the one on the right.
Okay. I'm gonna go and
Oh, I think this is messed up in here. Can I fix
I'm gonna
this?
hit zombie 18
It's weird.
with a swoop attack, and then I will try to stay above him so he can't reach me.
Okay, so come in, get him, and then kind of swoop up.
Yeah, unless I have enough movement to get back to Hutch and like shoulder chill.
You'd be a little bit short of that, but you could. So you kind of add him straight at his face, kind of try to get him, and then straight up afterwards.
Okay. Yes, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, roll the two hits.
9 plus 5, 14, and 10 plus 5, 15.
That also hits. Roll the damage. D4 plus your strength twice.
Uh, 1 plus 2, so 3, and 4 plus 2, 6.
Okay. That one also just seems to just not be up to the same standards as the one that was working in here before. And as you come across and kind of cut a couple gashes out of it, it also falls over. You can't tell if it's just that it was not strong magic that called it into the room, or if it was just not ready for use, or if it's just something's wrong with this zombie. But yeah, they immediately are falling over.
About damn time you left our damn heads attached, you sick son of a bitch.
I was going 3 for 3.
That puts it to Clove.
Yeah.
Okay, short bow attack in this zombie 11 here.
That's the one that she hit, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one that she has advantage
Okay.
on, or has sneak attack on no matter what.
It's
hits.
fucking gone. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go pee.
Wait, don't leave. Don't leave.
Yeah, don't leave.
All right, I
I've got 1,000 dice to roll.
And then 2d6.
Yeah, my first one just plopped in a sad way.
Okay. Yeah, give me just a second. And that one also, for whatever reason, can't take much damage and just falls over and stops moving after that point. So y'all are currently out of combat. There is more of the cave to go. But right now, since there are a couple bio breaks that need to happen, go ahead and put us on a short break screen.
We'll
We'll be back in about 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah.
Be back, y'all. All right, and we're back. All right, yep, I got it.
We're good? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So combat went pretty well. Andronicus, as the adrenaline and everything starts wearing off from combat, you feel your form start to shift and you're back to your normal self after a short time.
Sweet.
Yeah, so what do y'all want to do now?
Well,
Making progress, finding new stuff as you go, but
We could. What's everyone's damage right now? I'm at -2 hit points. Kisar was sitting on the floor or something?
Kisar feels pretty rough.
And Flynn is.
Actually, does he have any slashing damage?
it was
Slash
slam damage is what I thought it was saying.
Wasn't it? Was he just getting beat up with a hammer?
Yeah, I was taking bludgeoning.
In necrotic whenever you took damage before. He almost did, but those ones missed and then died.
I would like to look around and see if there's anything useful on the floors.
Go ahead and are y'all wanting? Oh, let me ask. How long are you going to spend looking around? Is this a quick glance, or are you going to search the room?
Kisar is at taking 17 points of his 27 damage.
So you have 10 left?
I also don't have any spells left, chaps.
Kisar has 2 first level, 1 second level.
I'm back to man form, elf form. I'm ready to go. I could meditate though, you know. I'm into that.
Hey, Kisar, you reckon we take a short rest?
Kisar could play the song of rest while we do so if you'd like.
I don't need the HP. I haven't been hit yet. It's for my spells.
Yeah, you're the only one.
No,
who-
Kisar needs the hit points.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like we could take the rest for you.
Yeah.
All right.
think we
I
should-
guess let's go ahead and take that rest. I need to get my spells back.
So we're taking a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Meditating.
Take a little nap.
Are we not going to post centuries like we did last time?
No, we definitely should. I need to take the breather so I can't stay on watch.
Right, Kisar and Hutch wouldn't be able to stand watch.
I can stay on watch because I'm pretty much ready to rock.
Okay.
I'm only missing 2 hit points, so I could keep watch on the other side.
I
But
only
that
have
also-
melee damage, so yeah, I can.
So you,
But you're-
who's gonna stand watch?
Me.
Me.
Okay, and that would leave Flynn. If you wanted to search the room, you would be able to.
I am searching the room.
Okay, roll me a perception.
So you're on this side, right, Andronicus? And I'm over here.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception. I'll say you can have true advantage since it's been almost pretty much the whole hour doing it.
So I'm rolling twice.
Rolling twice, take the higher.
Okay. 4 and 20. Nat 20.
Okay. Through the search of the room, we find the sword that one of the zombies was using appears to be somewhat special, and so is the pole arm that the white was using.
Is the pole arm one-handed?
Hold
No.
on. It's a weapon. You don't?
Can I take both? Will that over encumber me?
If you want to take both, that's fine, but you wouldn't be able to hide them. They will be able to see them on you at any
Right.
time.
So I accidentally rolled. I didn't use my hit die button, so that's why I was rolling hit die.
You're fine.
But Kisar has burned 2 hit die and is now back at full.
Good. Okay.
Okay, so I guess I will just. What do you mean not be able to hide them?
Like you can't say, "Hey, I take these and nobody knows." These are a full longsword and a full halberd. If you take them and don't point it out to the group's going to be able to see them on your person and say, "Hey, what's this?"
Oh no, I thought you were saying hiding him from the zombies. I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Okay, so I will announce to the group to say, hey, I found some special weapons here.
Sweet.
Okay.
Would
give me just a second, and
Kisar
I
be
will-
allowed to look at that longsword there, my friend?
Yep. Give me just a second, and I will post what these do for everybody.
When we're long resting, we can still talk to each other and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And on short rest.
Okay.
Oh man, I can't. Yeah. Crap. Trying to get this posted. Here, I'll just let you copy it to chat. My Twitch is being weird. There you go. There we go. Never mind, I got it.
Yeah, my chat for all disappeared. It's gone.
It's because we don't have one in this chat.
No, you have to go look at the direct messages. It's
Mhm.
in there. So it's
Man.
a sword of dwarven strength. It's +1 to
Oh, gotcha.
strength, and then you also get +1 to your attack and damage. The halberd is the halberd of cleaving. It's a +1 magical. You get +1 to your attack and damage, and then if you kill something, you may take a extra attack toward another object in range, but you have true disadvantage on that, and that's a free attack.
I'm gonna
Man,
recommend that either Kisar gets that sword or a fighter friend, aka the chicken hawk. You are now the chicken hawk.
I was just gonna say, I don't want to. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here or anything, but I did voluntarily take the red crystal and kicked ass as a hawk for a good 30 minutes.
Now,
And I could use some extra
Grow.
strength.
Now, when it comes to fighting on your end, are you a like a hit hard, hit fast, or are you more of an agile fighter? I'm asking if you use your dex or your strength for attack modifier.
Well, currently I am +3 in dex and +2 in strength.
Which
so-
one's your attack modifier? You can go
Depends
either
on
way
his
as a fighter.
No, it depends on his weapon.
He gets a
Uh,
pick.
Well, I
Depending
mean,
on
I
the
have-
weapon. Some weapons
I have a
have
short
weapons
sword.
with finesse.
You have to look at your.
Well, I mean, if it's a finesse weapon, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Everything else would be strength.
Whoa.
this
So all
one-
melee except for finesse weapons are strength only.
Mhm.
All ranged are, except for thrown,
Dex.
are dex only.
Mhm.
Well, is that dwarven longsword or whatever?
Yeah, it's a +1 strength.
Is that a finesse weapon?
No,
considered?
strength weapon.
Sword. It's a strength.
It is
Okay.
a versatile weapon. You may use it two-handed or one-handed.
And if you use it two-handed, it's a D10. instead of
Yes.
a
Well,
D8.
My friend, I insist. You take. It's fine.
Ooh.
The halberd would be considered a polearm. It would have reach. It would be two-handed. Is there anything else on the halberd? I can't remember. So you can attack with it out to 10 feet.
Yes, you may strike farther with at your opponents.
Has two-handed, counts as heavy, but
Mhm.
doesn't matter because y'all are medium size except for Clove, and then it's a 1d10 instead of a d8 for damage.
I like how it basically comes with that that feat connected to it, but you get disadvantage on it. That's clever, man.
I mean, I don't know. I think that short or long sword would be pretty sweet.
We just said you could have it.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so let me.
Thank
I
you
will-
guys. Thanks, Kasar. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Well, then, is there something that we can give to Flynn to help him defend himself? Like, I have that I have that sickle. So, is a rapier one-handed?
It is, but that's not going to help him very much. He can't be in the front lines like that. He needs to hit from a distance.
But if he held on to my rapier, I still have my sickle for melee, so he would at least have something if he's cornered.
Well,
I feel like he needs something.
if you would like, Kisar can give him Kisar's hand crossbow to Flynn.
That would probably be one of the best options.
It would just be
For
good
ranger
because
jacket
if you're like backed in a corner, none of us can get to you.
He has a staff. He has a staff.
I have a staff, but I don't want to submit myself to what I've done already. Is just destroy
Yeah.
myself.
I mean, if it's a one-handed crossbow, I think that's the best thing you could get him.
Yeah, no, that'd be good.
Excuse me, Flynn. What do you have for abilities outside of magic and like using the mana and the powers of nature? What do you have outside of that? Like I have some abilities I can just fire repeatedly as many times as I want without them taking the toll on me. What exactly do you have? What are your cantrips?
So my cantrips are mending, spare the dying, and toll the dead.
Now, out of curiosity, when we were sitting there and we were fighting all these people, instead of running around, why weren't you just what's the word kids be using? Spamming that toll is dead.
I only had one chance to use it.
That is not
And
correct. You can use
one
cantrips
chance.
as many times as you want.
I only had
per round.
one chance. No, I only had one chance to use it. Right, the first time I threw the grenade, right, and then the second time I took shelter, right.
I'm not gonna.
So that
I'm
would have
not
been
trying
my one
to.
chance.
Not trying to argue with here, but I'm 100% sure you could have used it on more than one of those occasions. But neither here nor there. You may want to keep that in mind.
Before Kisar hands Indronicus the longsword, he swings it in a few test strokes, and he goes, "No, this is a fine weapon, but Kisar prefers his rapier."
Well, thank you, kind kitty cat friend.
Wow.
I grab it from him and do this crazy thing, but then I high five him.
Be careful
He's
there.
very
Be careful there, Joe. I don't want to cut your pecker off.
Hey, man, I know what I'm doing.
So what I'm going to do, I'm setting these up. I'm actually going to put a +2 on it since it impacts your strength
Oh, sweet.
instead of a +1, since it is a strength weapon. While you have it equipped, it will count also toward like your athletics check, stuff like that use your strength. But for your weapon, it's the bonus on your strength is already figured in, so you don't have to worry about that.
So it's a
also
+2
added-
to strength and like checks then.
Yeah, so
Cool.
because it's because it's +1 sword, it's +1 to your attacking damage. But it also has a +1 to strength on it. That's its enchantment. So in essence, it's a +2 to your attacking your damage with
Yeah,
it.
that's tight.
I also put it on there twice. So one of them is your one-handed with it, and one of them is the first little two-handed with it. So you have one that does 1d8 damage, and then one that does 1d10 damage.
Got it. So it's
But yeah,
+2
those
to
are all
strength, +1 attack and damage.
It's +2. No, it's +1 to your strength modifier. So your
Yep.
strength modifier will go to 3. It's +1 to your attack and +1 to your damage. If you're wanting to write it down. But because it takes up your strength, that will also take up your attacking. So in essence, it's +2 to your attack and your damage,
Nice. That ain't too
plus
shabby.
your normal strength. So you can look at it one of two ways. It's either +1 to your strength, +1 attack, +1 damage, or 2 attack +2 damage, and use your normal strength whenever you're doing the math.
Gotcha.
All right.
Who took the halberd, or did anybody take the halberd?
I don't think anyone's taken it.
Nobody.
Yeah,
So
strap to
Flynn's,
someone's back. I mean, I'll hold on to it. I mean, I can't use it, but I'll keep it strapped on my back.
Flynn's carrying it around right now.
Either or.
Let me add that to Flynn's actions real quick.
Yeah, realistically, if I kept the longsword, the only benefit I would really get is if I unarmed strike, it would add +2 instead of +1 to my attack.
Got it.
Okay, so this is going to take a second.
You got a fuzzy and he's not. He's going back.
Leaving.
So I got the halberd instead of the hand crossbow.
You have both.
No, you have the hand crossbow as well. I just haven't added that. You can add that yourself. That's not a
Yeah.
special thing. I'm having to put stuff on this because
You're
it's
adding just the item to your inventory.
Oh, cool.
special. Let me take.
I'm put Flynn
Was it a hand crossbow or light crossbow?
hand. It is a 1d6 plus your dex.
That is the enchantment.
Hang on. Here you go.
+1. That is magical. Yep,
Magic.
that all checks out. Cool. And now that's on there, and if I ever need it, I can just move it over. to
Also,
somebody.
Mr. DM, I was looking at something, and I haven't been rolling it that way. In my well, can I change it?
Maybe. What you got?
Hang on. So, the packed pistol, it says 1d8 plus 5 magical. It's 1d5 plus 1. It's not plus 5. I've been rolling it as a plus 1, but in the little actual, it's got it as plus 5 while the offhand is plus 1, but it was plus 1 all the time. It was only plus 5 for the packed rifle. You see what I'm
The
saying?
+5 is from your stat.
Oh, so it's factoring that in with
Your
it?
main,
Okay.
Yep. Your main hand stat because
Okay.
it's not an offhand attack.
Okay.
Yeah, if you look at the damage on both of them, under the stat under damage, one of them has it marked out, and then one of them has it going off your charisma.
Okay.
So that's where that comes from.
I thought at level 3 though they were both rolling with everything. That was one of the thingies that I got.
Because now it's. Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, I think we did talk about that because now it's a.
Because I've been
That's right,
like, if it's rolling at +5, man, that's gonna hit. Like I've been rolling with the +1, because like with the extra 5 on top of
Yep,
it, the
You're
hit's
right.
kind of
You're right.
stupid.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be.
Okay, just making sure.
It's supposed to be that.
My Hutch, my friend. Do you not still have your pistols?
Well, actually, you know what? I forgot. I don't use them too much. I reach behind my back, and I do have these two. I mean, I do have 2 pistols. That is accurate. I don't use
And
them.
You would also have whatever ammo was left of those that you hadn't used yet.
Like 34
In the-
shots.
Yeah, in the pouches.
Mm-hmm. Blaine, do you want these?
Yes, yes, I do. Thank you.
I would think that you take both in case one does not work for you.
Okay.
Let me try to just grab a pistol for you there.
And by both, I mean my hand crossbow and one of his pistols.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Okay, so those have that. that has-
Those are, they're a D10. They're just a D10 piercing.
How do I remove? Oh, there we go. Right click. Delete.
Yeah, it's a D10 piercing.
I thought they were D8. Because I think the
No, they were D8s. We buffed them once they became my magical thingies. They did an additional 2.
That's right.
So it's a D8.
No, I think they were still a D8. I think it was.
Well, why
I
are we
think we
rolling
listed it a D8.
D10s?
I think the pistol from the actual 5e rules is a D10, but we changed it to a D8,
Okay.
if I remember right. And Fantasy Grounds is being slow, and I will get that updated in a second.
But because you're not used to either of these weapons, I would use them very cautiously.
Looks down the
I can
barrel.
actually
What
use
does this one do?
Efficiency.
Oh, I know what it is. All right. So what we did was when we're firing duels, it's 1d8 per, but one by myself and my pack weapon's the D10. That's what it was. That's when I was dual
That's right.
wielding. It was the 2d8s. That's what it was.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
The old pistols were D8s. The packed weapon we said whenever you changed it, if you wanted to, it could be a D10. That's right. That's right. I will just, you know what?
So it
I
was
will-
a D8.
Crap. All right, give me a second, and what's this? It's being weird again. I will try to get you that made. So Flint's looking pretty loaded out. I will say, from a aesthetic aspect, it would be hard for you to carry much else right now as far as weapons go, because you got a halberd on your back, you got your quarterstaff kind of on your back too, you got your light crossbow kind of on your back and closer to your hip, you got the hand crossbow probably somewhere up here in a little holster, and then you got the pistol holsters on your legs, and then you also have, so you got like 3 different firearm equivalents, and then you got the larger light crossbow, and then the 2 weapons. Let me just.
But it for whatever reason. You guys still there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when I added the hand crossbow, it dropped my light crossbow and won't let me add the light crossbow back.
It might just be being weird right now.
Let me close my character sheet. Here we go.
As long as it's still in your inventory, it shouldn't matter.
It's not. It disappeared
It's
from
not. It
inventory.
disappeared. Yeah, it's being weird. It's fine. Add weapon. Add another weapon. So that and that and that. Okay, and then we'll just remove this one. Then we'll do that, and then I can this.
Just like the Terminator, bro.
Nope.
You'll
Okay.
never fuck with a lion.
I will just add these myself manually.
All right.
You actually don't have proficiency in any of those because you only have simple ranged weapon proficiencies.
Are long swords considered simple or martial weapons?
Marshall.
Yes.
Here's that. Oh, that's change it back. Fine. And properties. Crap, I don't remember. I remember properties there were a lot of properties on these things.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, looking at your properties on your stuff. They're considered light.
Yeah, that's right, Scholar. We came back for D&D. We're on Twitch now.
What are you?
How you doing?
What up?
Loading. Oh,
We made the switch 2-3 weeks ago. Came back.
2 weeks ago. Okay.
Yeah, I watch Twitch a lot more than Mixer, so great news. Apparently a lot of people do. Oh, dude, one of our amazing players, Clove,
No stat bonus.
made this whole thing, and it is super dope. Very talented.
Wait,
Thank
which
you.
one?
We appreciate it.
because I made one of them.
Oh, Visa made one I can flip over
Well,
to.
kind of. Some of it.
Modified, basically. So this is the
Yeah.
other one that we have too. And we can actually go there.
Okay.
And that's the other one.
That one's right, and let me get this one right for you. So much to add for weapons. This goes here.
Is the extra one up top for the light crossbow?
Yeah, yes, once I can get it to work.
Okay. I can add it if you don't want to. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, if you have it, go for it.
This game looks
Can
complicated.
I type the same time as you?
It's not
you
so
can add
much
it right.
complicated as it's messing with the inventory, and Fantasy Grounds is being butts right now, apparently, a little bit.
Yeah, it would already be done by now, typically, but it is not wanting to let us drag and drop the different weapons and stuff. So.
It is fun.
Okay.
This is the downtime part, though.
Yep, that's all right. Okay, so those are right. And you have. So you had 2 bullet pouches that you can give to them, and they each hold 20. And I think one you were down to like 34, so you'd have 34 bullets left on those. But they can only hold 6 shots at once.
It also takes all of your movement to reload.
Dude, you
No.
just came up on so many weapons.
It takes a bonus action to reload.
Oh,
those.
bonus action. Okay.
But I still have one
long
broken
takes
arm,
movement.
so for now.
And yeah, with the broken arm, I'd say to reload would probably take like a full action, because you're trying to hold stuff with the broken arm and then trying to around that one broken arm while you reload. Because that broken arm's no joke. Okay, so that was the short rest. Everything should be ready to go now if y'all want to do what you want.
All right. Well, Clove, where'd you go?
She's relaxing.
All right.
I'm right here.
You have to take some medicine. Get rid of your headache.
Yeah, I was laying on the floor because I have a migraine. I mean, those zombies, they just really
Right.
stomped me.
I take medicine for my headaches too. I have a very particular medicine that I like.
His heart looked at Clover. She complains about the zombies
I tried
stomping
that
her.
medicine and it didn't help for some reason. It was weird.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Kisar looks over as Clove complains about the zombies stomping on her and goes, "Oh yes, how terrible it must have been for you."
All right.
But you
so
sang
y'all-
your beautiful song and now you're happy again.
Hey, Clove, you mind scouting ahead? You've been doing a slamming job. You want to peek up around that corner?
Yes, sir. Here we go.
I want to run.
Friends.
Can I run up there and kind of be right next to Clove or near her,
Yeah, you can.
just to provide backup? since I'm now human, well, elf form again. Keep saying human. I'm sorry.
Humanoid.
As you round the corner, I
You
want
still have like
everybody
some feathers coming out your face. You're molting.
to go ahead and have a look at so as you go around
Every
the
time
corner,
it casts feathers.
peek through, you actually see the cavern kind of is a tunnel for a little while, and probably 60 feet down, it opens up into the larger inner cave. There we go. We have a new map
Roger, Roger.
called the Inner Sanctum.
Oh shit!
Oh lord.
Got a new map.
Good gravy.
Give me just a second to pull people in.
Immediately remind me of Doom, for whatever reason.
We'll be starting at the bottom part of this map. Put everybody here in the entryway. Cool. As you... Clove, go ahead and roll a stealth for me. And a perception.
Goodness gracious. Here we go, friends. Stealth.
Okay.
Oh, come! What's with the twos today?
Roll the real dice.
It's hard enough with this brain pain. Wait, I got stealth and perception.
Perception, yes. Okay. Yeah, so
Yes.
as you head up the stairs there in front, this is what you see. There's a couple little alcoves that lead to other rooms on each side. The whole room looks to be in pretty good shape. There's pillars that are kind of supporting the roof. The roof's much higher now. It's probably 60 feet up. It's very well maintained. Like, it's all tiled out and been cleaned up. There's torches and sconces lit around the side. Everything's pretty much low light, but something's here. Something's maintaining this area.
Well, I reckon that we're about to find ourselves this Mr. Xhoroq or Mrs. Xhoroq at this point. I think we're getting close.
Gisar would like to stealth as well and start heading to the right side of the chamber.
Okay. Are you going to move out in front of Clove?
I would like to use my eye for detail real quick before anyone goes ahead and see if I can spot any hidden creatures.
Okay. Let me have a look at that real quick, because I don't remember what that has. Use a bonus action to make a perception, so I'll use your last perception to make an or object to make an intelligence perception. Okay, with that.
Yeah, I think I prefer the intelligence roll. I've got a better modifier with that one.
With it being looking for hidden things, like hidden creatures, and not looking for clues, not looking for scratches along the wall or something like that. Right now, you don't see anything in this room. Okay, so that's your stealth, and so far, go ahead and roll a perception, Kisar. Okay. Most of the same stuff. You both see another stairway leading up into another room that you can't quite see into from here as well.
Gisar is disappointed with himself. That was almost an 18.
Rather big, but they're not like they're pretty big rooms, and they look very, very well maintained and very nice. Kisar, up in the next room in the distance, you hear a little bit of a soft mumbling.
Shh. There is somebody mumbling over to the right.
I'm gonna get up close, like about right there, just adjacent to Kisar, and then some in between the two, and kind of just see if I can hear what it is they're saying and what's going on in a little bit more detail.
Yeah, after it's pointed out, everybody's able to hear it. There's not really any. You're not really able to pick out any words. It's just somebody kind of mumbling to themselves under their breath, talking to themselves.
I'm gonna sneak up on that
Kisar?
doorway.
Okay.
Does Kisar believe it has an arcane element to it? Is he a chant of some sort?
Doesn't seem. It almost seems just like mumblings, like
Zoom in on this.
talking about. Oh well, I need to do this. And
Just
then
like
do this.
muttering.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's somebody talking to themselves, kind of.
There we go.
Yeah, looking at that, there's another room that is almost like part of a mausoleum. Like both walls are just stacked with different coffins and everything. Even the back wall, there's no light source in there. In the middle, there's actually a stone tomb that is still sealed and everything. The other side's the same way.
And that's coming from the north. Is that where we guesstimate it's coming from?
Yes. As you move closer to the edges or the sides of the room, you hear it less. But as you're closer toward the center of the room, as you're walking around, you do hear the mumbling more.
Can I take a peek around this corner and see what I see? Oh, I mean, I could just zoom out. It's empty. Okay. All right. I didn't zoom out. All right. In that case, there's not much here.
I want to kind of see if I can peer up these stairs and see
little peeky poo.
what's going on up ahead.
As you peek over the stairs, I'll just go ahead and open this up. And, you see some kind of circle of different sconces and candles that have made a full circle, and up even further behind that, you see another little step up, but it's really short, kind of angled a little bit, and on top of it, you see another of the stone tombs, but this one's been opened, and it's just left open.
Tomb.
Kisar refuses to believe this is a good thing.
Behind it, right behind the tomb, you also see another one of the statues, like what you saw when you first came in.
Hail Hydra.
Of Xhoroq.
Yes.
Okay. Kind of sit off in the corner, and I kind of give everybody one of these.
Kisar, as he moves over, asks, would you like Kisar to go in and perhaps make the distraction so you may sneak in?
It might not. I reckon that might not even be a bad idea.
I'll do this. So what you can see right now is, as far as the next room is what you can see, but I'm going to open it up. That way everybody can see it. Your characters won't know that it's opened up, but you'll be able to see and be able to strategize a little bit more for when it finally goes up there. There you go. The two rooms on the side are the exact same as the two rooms down where you are. The rest of the room is different tables where there's been more of a body shop, but there's different places. There's a desk on one side.
Well, I mean,
Kisar has the distinct impression that these side chambers are holding cells for reinforcements. So perhaps we try and talk our way through this fight.
No, I absolutely agree. Because if we go in there getting all crazy, if this place gets swarmed, I don't really fancy locking our odds too much.
Kisar will give up all pretense of stealth and simply stand up and slowly start walking up the stairs to about here.
Okay. As you start walking up the stairs, if you would check your maps, there is. I'll see if I can.
I'm trying to keep him as close as I can. As he's walking away, Kisar, try to stay within 30 feet so I can at least talk to you. Right now, they don't know we're here.
Kisar, you see this guy.
Where is he in the map? I don't see him.
It'll be.
He's right up on the stairs.
If you can sort it, 1.0 Vollarune NPCs. If it doesn't sort that way, it's just Xhoroq in the maps.
Yeah, I found him. Kisar sees him and goes,
How are you all seeing him? I don't see him anywhere.
Neither do I.
He's over.
No, we're not seeing him. Kisar's on the stairs.
If you click on maps, it's just showing you what he looks like.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay. So he has just an asset in there. Okay, that makes sense.
No, come back. I was looking at him.
So do I see him in that back corner?
Yes, that there where he was is just a little desk that he's kind of set up, and he's got different papers and different books and everything strewn over it. But that's, yes.
How do you see him?
Right now, just kind of mumbling to himself and just kind of sitting there not doing
That
much.
might be it.
Does Kisar think he has been noticed?
To your current knowledge, you're not entirely sure.
Okay. Kisar is going to press forward and play.
He doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
Like, my friends, I'm going to begin to play to draw the attention. Give me a 5-second count, and then slowly come up after Kisar.
I spread the word to the rest of the party that are standing next to me. I was like, I hold up my hands, and I'm just like, go ahead and start.
Kisar moves forward and would like to perform a jaunty welcoming tune.
As you start to play, immediately you see he's kind of looking over some papers, and he'll pick up another one and kind of shuffling through, and you see him just kind of go. He stands up and turns and he looks at you.
Dude was like 10, 12, 13 feet tall.
Kisar will continue to play on his viola, a jaunty, happy tune, and simply broad smile and bow to him. It's like, good day to you, sir.
And who are you?
My name is Kisar Kisar Dumadrish, and I will slowly walk a little bit closer to about here.
Okay.
Eh,
As you say
And
this,
I-
he kind of reaches behind him and grabs, just balls up the pen and the fist, or in some paper in his hand. He pulls it up and he's, do my wish.
Yes. And how do I call you, sir? What is your name?
Make a con save.
Nope.
As you walk up, the stench off of this guy, you start coughing.
A lovely home you have
It
here.
is rotten flesh and mold, decay, and he's just for all intents and purposes has been dead so long that just the smell off of his clothes and everything coming off of him is just hard to be close to him, even that range.
Kesar will lovely home you have, and make a circuit back out of the wafting range.
Okay, let me. So you can still smell him, but click. Come on, click. About there, it stops being quite so pungent.
I like the circle. This is a lovely circle. And he goes back to playing.
Did the sound send you?
I'm sorry, what?
Did the other council members send you? Always in my business.
Can we hear
I-
that
I-
from where we're at?
Faintly.
Like, is it audible can Hutch physically hear what he just said?
Yes. For everybody who's not up there, you can faintly hear. You can make it out if you're concentrating hard enough.
All right, so I start creeping forward after counting to 5, and I motion for everybody to slowly come with me.
Kesar would not like to begin a relationship with a lie. So, yes, we have been sent. But to be fair and honest with you, I don't trust them very much. So I came to see the merit of the man before I made any decisions.
Good. So interesting. As he says this, he kind of walks over in front of you as he's walking. By the way, you took 1 point of poison damage, and you are now considered poisoned. It's a small poison. It's not that bad.
From his like underarm smell? Like
no,
Or
just
just
from
a
being
stench?
around him. He's not. It's not so much stink as it is just death and decay and
My
rot.
asthma.
I
Um,
can't
he-
butt.
I have
Walks
asthma.
over,
It was
he
So
actually
many,
turns
so many
back
cats
to you.
here, man.
He
Look at
walks
that.
up the stairways. He turns around and he sets on the edge of the tomb that's been opened. He just kind of sits there. Right now, he very much looks like this regal undead sitting on a throne while he's up there.
Is Hutch is coming up the stairs, like, excuse me, sir.
Oh,
Yes, there is more of us. We did not know what to expect, so with all due respect, we had to prepare for the worst. You must understand that.
welcome.
And
to my
I
chamber.
presume you are Mr. Xhoroq?
Yes. Yeah. Well, once upon a time.
So I'm just going to put my cards on the table because I feel at this point, if you wanted some type of altercation, I presume we'd already be drawn down to arms at this point.
Kind of, you see, there's not really enough flesh left on his face to make a face. He's just very hollowed out skeletal, but you see the couple of muscles between his jaw kind of tighten. You get the impression that he would be smiling if he had his face to smile with.
Kind of acknowledging the fact that all right. We were sent here by another group of these council members that swear up and down that you are the bad guy.
Everybody is the hero of their own story.
Yeah, well, we got word that you were sending hordes of undead back into town. What about that? They were crushing through other workers, terrorizing.
Did they harm any citizens?
Not that I know of, but council members are pissed off, to say the least, that it
The
happened.
council is what the council has always been. Just a facade for the undead to do as they will.
Perchance, would you be willing to explain if the council are as you are, or are they vampires or some other form of undead?
He kind of looks. Roll persuasion. Okay. I am as you see me. They are much the same.
Hutch, you are right. They're not vampires.
I told you.
Everybody roll Arcana.
Arcana.
I got a 2 again.
Jeez.
Nope.
Do you want to borrow one of mine?
Arcana is +1.
13 for
Oh.
Hutch.
I got 10 plus 2, 12.
Yeah, 5 + 1 is 6. Big spender here.
Hutch and Andronicus, from your history, from what you've heard of stories, things like that, the way that he's talking about the council, the fact that he is completely skeletal in the face and still wearing clothes and making notes, and his mannerism, the way he talks, you instantly think this guy's a lich.
What?
We think he's the what?
A lich.
Lich.
A lich. Oh shit, that sounds bad. I need to look that up.
I don't think that's in the book.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Oh no, come back. Hang on, it's
That was
Music
Discord.
bot, music bot.
Oh,
back.
little
You
kitten.
fix it.
Everything but weird.
Wait.
Sir, I don't. Why are you out here by yourself? Why did they dispel you from the council or kick you out like they said they did?
Excommunicate, I believe, is the proper term.
Same. Shut up, Kisar. No one likes you.
Matters of opinion. I sought to make things easier for research.
What kind of research?
Look around. I'm sure you met my lieutenant. I seem to have lost connection with him recently. He stopped talking.
Oh, he's dead. Again.
For now.
It was in the forge area, that gentleman there.
For now.
We expressed a wish to speak with you, and he was less than forthcoming with these.
As he was told. Mm-hmm. So what do you want?
We are just curious about the nature of the man, as it were, not to be insulting.
Yes, but what do you want?
We're here on business. Like I said, we were sent here to handle the
Kisar
situation.
is looking. I think as a general group, we are all looking for information of different sorts.
He reaches beside him as he says this, and as y'all are kind of talking, he grabs some kind of scepter, and it's very ornate, very decorative. It has a little ball on top of it with some kind of jewel inside of it that's just being held in suspension. And you just thunk on the stone right beside him. Everybody roll a wisdom save.
Oh no. Oops.
Ooh, I am proficient in that. Yay me.
It would be 18 + 4.
Oh my god, if I almost rolled a
Oh
2.
no.
I was
8.
this close to rolling a 2. Did you roll a 2?
Natural 1.
Oh. Scar.
You, Kisar, Why are you afraid of being a simple farmer? Why do you not want a simple life? Is that not what everybody wants? Andronicus.
Yeah.
A man without a history. A man lost in his own time. What? Why do you seek your past? Why are you afraid of what you'll find? Hutch, what did you have?
8.
Why are you afraid of your lady, Hutch? She brought you back in a way that even I could not.
Well, I'm not exactly sure she's my lady, or it's not so scared as I'm a little more confused.
The three of you are frightened right now.
Damn, terrified.
I'm gonna step forward and ask him what he knows about Koketh.
I know what Hutch has told me.
How has he told you this?
Once you've been around as long as I have, it's simple to find information. Tell the council there will be no parley.
We don't even know exactly why you're here, other than you're doing some type of experiments. But I'll be honest with you, I trust this council about as far as I can throw them. They know stuff about me that they shouldn't, that I didn't even know about myself. So as far as I'm concerned, we're like the middleman here. We're not taking no sides. At least I'm not. I don't trust this council. I don't know you enough to say whether or not I trust you or not. I would like to know why you've chose to separate yourself from them.
You're wise not to trust any of us. It is probably for the better. Trying to find a note. Give me just a second. What was... I can't remember her name. What was her name?
Her name was Eve Aliza.
No. Kokath. What was Kokath's name?
Alana.
Lana.
Okay, thank you. Because I couldn't find it written anywhere, and I didn't want to look back because it's somewhere in our DMs. But that's
I've got it. I'm fine.
Is Hatchard dead? Kisar would just like to know.
Somewhere in between, I think.
After you ask him about the council, you're wise not to touch the council. Wise not to trust me as well. I'm surprised you trusted Alana even then.
I don't know anything about Alana other than the fact that we were together. I died, and she brought me back, and I thought it was her that was there when I...
And you believe that she was the only one there when you were shot in the first place.
No, I was either shot by her or I was shot by somebody near her. But Kokoth, Alana, same, I guess, said that she was not there when it happened.
As you're saying this, you suddenly realize that he should not know any of this.
Right. Also, how do you even know about this? Like, this deal that I've made. How do you know about any of this?
I know enough.
And how do you know what I'm afraid of?
Why do I feel left out?
You've been...
Your arm's broken.
I have an easy time reading people and finding information. Leave me. I have work to do. Until the council. No. There will be no parley. If you return, you will be dead. And consider
And why
this...
have you been banished here?
And consider this my grace, that you even leave walking and not one of mine.
Would it be possible for us to take respite here, as we all suffered wounds?
You see, he kind of looks down and says, you will leave, or you will leave as one of mine.
Well, it's been lovely seeing you, and Kisar turns
Yeah,
to
this guy's not going to tell us shit. I guess we head back. So as I'm going to let everybody walk ahead of me. And wait till they're down the stairs.
I'm right around this corner here, ready for backup just in case.
and I'm gonna use telepathy to talk to him privately.
Kisara gets to the bottom of the stairs and then books all the way down to these stairs and says, "Get the hell out of here!"
I am so completely meta, and just before this conversation, I'm 100% appreciate the fact that nobody stepped in the circle.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be bad.
I learned, and so
Maybe
how
it might have been nothing.
there's 3 of me now. How do I delete one? Is it just right click?
I don't see 3 of you.
Yeah, neither do I.
You get 3 turns. It's okay.
It's just on your end. Go ahead, Hutch.
So
Attack!
as they leave, I'm gonna kind of just move a little bit over here, so I'm about there, still on the outside. And I was like, I will leave, and I have no problem with doing that. But before I go,
Okay.
there's
As you walk that way, he gets up and starts to walk back to where he has his desk set up. Go ahead and make a con save.
natural 1.
Okay. You also are a poison. You take 1 poison
Okay.
damage. It's hard to breathe. Like it hangs in the air, and it's just you can feel like almost like you're underwater with the.
Really gets in the nostrils.
I say, sorry, smoker's cough gets to me. Before I leave, you have literally said things about me that I'm still trying to figure out for myself. I am gonna be honest with you here, Mrs. Xhoroq. I'm a little lost in what it is that's actually going on with me. I don't know, and you seem to have some information that I would really appreciate you sharing with me, because I don't have a problem with you, and it's going to get to the point to where this other council is going to make us choose between coming here and siding with them or siding with you. And I'm not going to make that choice, because I need to know more about the situation. I need to know about me. I need to know more about my past.
Interesting.
Like, about this deal I've made. I understand why, or not really why so much, but how it works. I don't know why I have been made this Alana's champion, and I still don't know what in the blue hell a champion of Valdon is. Is this some bullshit or what? Like, this is between me and you. My other team ran Kisar's, for all intents and purposes, scaredy cat. He's probably halfway back town by now. It's just us. It's just you and me.
The second you say the champion of Uldan, he stops everything. Like he's kind of looking over. He just stops and he's like, "Champions. Interesting.
What is it?"
Council. What did the council tell you?
They have told us nothing. What I don't understand is one of the last conversations I had with Eve, who swears up and down that you're the scum of the earth, and just, I mean, she don't like you much, I can tell. She even referred to me as one of these champions before I even asked anything about it. We don't know anything about this, and like I said, I'm confused, and you seem like you might have more information. I'll be honest with you, you've shared more with me in the last 5 minutes of this conversation than we've even got out of these assholes back in town.
As you're saying, he slowly starts walking towards you.
Can I back up so I can stay away from his funk?
The more, like, as you back up, he just continually starts walking towards you. You said champions.
Yeah, that's about right.
Come to me.
All right.
I'd really rather not.
Nope.
Let me see.
We have these little.
Approach.
Do I approach?
Yes. Do you get close to him?
I'm right at your 6 at the top of the stairs.
No, I'm already ready on the
I look
edge
over my
here.
shoulders and I'm just like, I just put my hand up and I'm just like,
All 6 of me are behind you.
take a deep breath, I'll be like, I've got nothing to lose. I've lost everything at this point. I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna step a foot closer, and
You and him are like right here, like right next to each other.
His tongue falls out.
He reaches up, this fully skeletal hand. Like you can see the arm as his robes fall, where it's just completely skeletal. He has a glove on, pulls the glove off, and he grabs your head with like his hand over your face, both sides, and he like pulls your face in, and you're like right next to him. His eye socket's right next to your eyes. You instantly go unconscious. You start seeing flashes from your past and all your memories from before you die. You're conscious in your memories.
okay,
You're like separated from yourself and able to interact and move around in your memories.
okay.
He
Is
is
this kind of like the slow motion part? Because I want to be like in slow motion, kind of like.
yeah, this is like super slow motion on the outside. Like this all happens just in an
Okay.
instant.
Yeah, I'm.
Y'all are running up the stairs.
When he
He's,
started to reach and grab his head, I was like, "Fuck that! That's my
Okay.
dude right there." I'm
It's-
coming in.
He wearing any metal?
Mostly robes. You don't see any metal besides like a couple chains or clasps or things
I mean,
like
he doesn't.
He's not hurting me.
overtly harming Hutch, though. I
No.
wouldn't attack. Like we might do.
We
more
don't know.
This is true. Y'all don't know. Right now, all y'all know is that Hutch is
Oh.
being held by his face, and like this dude is right in his face.
Is he like elevated off the ground? Like,
No, like they're about the same height and everything. He's just reached out and yep, they're face to face.
I mean, Hutch walked up
Lynn,
to it and
shoot him.
shoved it, so I'm gonna hold back personally.
I'm just moving in closer. I'm not sword drawn. I'm just getting.
Are
in.
Andronicus and I still afraid?
Currently, y'all are still frightened. Yes,
That means you can't move
would be
towards
able
him.
to- I will say that you couldn't move past where you are right now on the map.
All right, fair enough.
That you would be able to come up the stairs and then kind of move around him, but you wouldn't be able to try to get in any closer.
I'm gonna
So
take
yeah, Hutch,
cover behind this thing here.
you're in the past.
Okay.
You can see yourself in like a third person out of body in the past as you're being served your discharge papers.
Okay.
By Davenport.
And I'm basically watching this in like a third person perspective kind of thing. Okay, I'm gonna.
Interesting. Davenport.
Can you hear me?
Kind of turn, like he kind of just steps in front of you, and like you can see him, and he looks like a very regally dressed noble. Like he has hair, he has a face, he looks 100% human again.
Xhoroq, is that you?
Yes.
Yes.
I may look different. This is.
I mean, if I'm one to say the argument, I was like, time changes people. I mean, I'm a perfect example of that at this point, and I reckon you are too. But yes, we were sent on this venture by Mr. Davenport. That is absolutely correct. And I remembered him from my past vaguely. I don't remember him discharging me though.
Show me your death. As he says this, your brain just instantly goes to it, and the whole thing goes black, and then you're back, and you're standing in front of the door where you step in.
So you see Hutch open the door. Alana's kind of like back towards the fireplace, smiling. She kind of motions him in, smiling, basically wanting a hug. You see Hutch kind of smile, and then he goes to approach her, and then as soon as he wraps his arm around here, you hear a bang, and that's it.
When you hear the click, your body separates again, and you're now in the room, and you see who appears to be Alana kind of holding the gun underneath or off to the side as your embrace. She's holding it with one hand. You also see, after you look around for a minute, you see Davenport lean back with his foot up against the wall right next to the door, just kind of lean back like this.
Dun dun dun.
What the? Why?
Oh shit!
Dun dun.
Why?
Dun.
Davenport had your ass smoked.
Why did he? Obviously, this. I mean, not obviously, but I'm gonna assume that Kokoth / Alana, when she said that was not her, this is not her, right?
a moment, and he kind of puts his hands together and he starts chanting and everything. It's hard to see in the past, and after a couple of minutes of chanting and everything, the Alana starts to fizzle and fade. Where Alana was, you kind of indescribable. It's Alana, but it's not Alana. It or same faith of Kokoth, same kind of build as Alana, but it's very sunken and demonic.
Does it have anything to do with? I mean, and I look at him as like that thing. We were reading books, and is that Rosario? Is that what? Is that Rosario?
Yes. Dang it. Music hot. Stay in here. It's important. That's, hang on. I got this. Sorry. There we go. Take it. Maybe. Who is Zoria?
Your mic is getting weird.
Is it? That's not good.
That's better.
Okay. Who is Zoria?
So we were doing some research when I was trying to figure out exactly what this Kokoth thing is, and like I read something about Serviel being part of this angelic kind of like group, and then Rosaru being demon, and Kokoth kind of being that middle ground, which makes sense because when I do, you see him close his eyes. If I can even do it, I'll try it. I open them up and activate the ability.
So it's very ghostly, kind of like you are, but it is there, like, or you have projected an image of it.
Which makes sense because I feel that when I'm this way, like I both feel darkness and light.
Wait, no, your lady a Nephilim?
Yes, that is correct. She told me that she was half.
Instantly, the walking through the mind stops, and he has you by the throat. You are mine. You shall not leave.
I mean, okay. Hey. Kind of look over my shoulder, everybody. I'm like, I think I'm gonna stay here for a bit.
What do you mean? You're staying here for a bit?
We don't know anything that you just experienced, so what just happened, buddy? Because I am scared shitless of that man thing.
Although I'm scared, I guess, yes, this man has answers that I seek.
As he starts to regain himself, and he kind of notices everybody else has come back up. He's holding Hutch by the throat. He kind of just holds him out and holds him up. He says, "You will leave, or he dies."
Well, you're going to kill him anyway, so I imagine we'll get to watch the show.
I say, Kisar, get the hell out of here. And then I cast my ability on them.
Interesting.
What's the range? Because I'm pretty sure it's only 30 feet.
I don't know, maybe it'll be fun because I'm sitting next to him. Maybe you can amplify it. But it is 30 feet. Con saves.
For the fear?
Yep.
I'm outside of 30 feet.
I'm at 25.
Wait, I didn't do the click.
Wait, are you attacking us?
Not.
Let me ask.
I'm at 30 on the nose.
Before you do this, who is staying, who is leaving?
Wait, are you really telling us to leave, Hutch?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Why?
All right, see you later.
As I said, this man has answers about my past, and I need these answers. I kind of was like, you mind setting me on the ground? I'm not going nowhere.
He doesn't let go.
Dude, he's gonna kill your ass.
I've been dead once. I'm not afraid of it again.
You have heard the phrase "a fate worse than death"? You're looking at a jackass.
Like I said, I'm asking you again to get the hell out of here.
I look at
As a matter of
Kasari.
fact, you are not asking, and as it has been elaborately pointed out to me, you're not the leader. We have no leader, remember?
This is true, but I'm asking you to leave me be.
As
has
y'all are
answers.
doing this, he's walking back up to the tomb up top, carrying Hutch just outside, like full arm's length, just out to the side. When he gets up to the
They
top,
sit
sticks his
there,
other
and
hand,
I'm like-
he grabs the scepter.
And as he's grabbing me, I was like, I'm almost like, look, Davenport had something to do with my death. He has shown me that he was there when I died. I need more information. I need more time. Please
Time when you're
leave.
dead.
Enough. And he hits it 3 times, and when he hits it, everybody hears that the tombs on the side in the room start shifting and moving.
Peace. I dash.
All right, yeah, booking it.
But you can't tell us that we just run away. You told us to leave.
Kisar glares at Hutch and waits until like a horde of zombies begins to come out and goes, "It's a real shame you're such a coward."
Your friend.
And with the party running away, that's where we'll stop for the night.
Oh.